Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully that caught you up. If you're new to the show, welcome. Hopefully that explained anything. If you have questions, feel free to ask everyone in chat. There's a lot to unpack after the last couple of episodes you guys have been in, but we're just going to push forward with that. The first unlock that we have for the first hour is called Two Sides of the Same Coin. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but that's going to start right now. And perfect.
Okay.
All right.
So, you guys went to the Rebel Alliance.
Yes.
You delivered your third artifact, and in the process, you learned some kind of alarming information, at least what the Alliance is telling you about your former crewmate, CZ-70B, a protocol droid from Alderaan. And you've kind of been voluntold, I really don't, to go with these rebels.
Voluntold, that's a very accurate description of what happened.
Yeah, to the planet of Tula. It's like a kind of ice frozen planet, and you're on your way. You're all kind of respectfully in different ships. Presumably, Kilar, you're in the Yojimbo. Herg, did you stay in the Indomitable or come over to the Yojimbo?
Well, what's in the Indomitable right now? We had Io, she's healed. She's out of the
she's out of the back tank, yep.
What else is on the Indomitable? Because we've got Archie
Aaron's
on...
wardrobe.
Yeah, it's Aaron's clothes.
Yeah.
Aaron's flying the Star Viper. Caleb's flying the Indomitable.
I was only on the ship because Io was on the ship. So I'm going to go back to the Yojimbo.
Okay.
It's my home. It feels comfortable.
Yeah, for sure. And then, Io, did you stay aboard the Indomitable or move back to the Yojimbo?
Where am I?
You were currently on the Indomitable.
Yeah.
But that's where the back to tank was. But presumably, as everyone kind of prepared to fly out, you could have stayed where you were, which was in the cargo hold of the Indomitable, or Serg was moving to the Yojimbo, follow him.
Stay here.
Okay. So with that, you guys are in hyperspace. You have some bit of time before you arrive at the rendezvous point that you're going with Kuramu.
Yes.
And his rebel soldiers. So you have some time aboard your respective ships. Is there anything that you do?
You sure you're okay with this, Herg?
Yes. Like you said, if we don't like it, we walk away, right?
Right.
Play by our own rules.
Exactly.
For once.
Yeah.
I am with you, Captain.
I still don't quite understand what happened.
When? With what?
With CZ. Was that programming always in him, or did someone program him to be that way? I mean, obviously, someone did, but was it from conception?
I don't think so. I think, from what I remember, CZ-70B, or the Valkorion program, described itself as being inside of the library at Alderaan. And CZ, the protocol droid, had that information, took it with him.
I see.
Somehow, because he was the last remnant of that information, the last copy perhaps, because the rest of it on Alderaan exploded.
Yeah.
Then I forget what it was that triggered it, but something happened and a change took place. As for how droids work, you're asking the wrong person, Captain. I don't know.
Go ahead and roll your other
Your other
intelligence score,
Which
or
is-
your link. So there's like all the. It's
Yes,
so basically
I don't
roll
have
intelligence.
I don't have a rank.
Yeah,
in it,
good.
so
I
it's
was
just
surprised if you had one in other, but
Yes.
just roll intelligence check.
Okay.
Okay.
My intelligence is not good. All right.
It's gonna be 3 difficulty.
And I will use 3 setback and 1 difficulty.
Okay.
Because I'm dumb.
Because I'm dumb.
Yes, 1 success, 3 advantage.
So kind of as you're,
Captain, I know another thing. I know one other thing.
and that is,
And that is...
it's you're kind of like relaying all this information of like, again, recalling Till, because you were the one that actually found CZ70B and kind of brought him to the Yojimbo. You remember what he at least said back aboard the Yojimbo when you were on Tatooine.
When he was CZ or when he was Valkorion?
When he was turning into Valkorion, at least in that process.
In the chair.
One of the things that he said was what activated this program, if you remember, he shot the ISB officer that was in Fresh Start. He had shot him in the back of the head. And that was
Alexander Choi.
That was Alexander Choi way back when. Shout out, gone way too quick. But if you remember, like that, he killed that individual, and at least from his own words, that having taken a life, I guess, kind of
unlocked in him
some
sort of sub route to the program to come to the surface. Yeah. That's the other thing I know, Captain.
It sounds more complicated more intentional than simply him accidentally downloading some program of an ancient Sith Lord that would take over. I mean, knowledge of something, like there's so many protocol droids that have vast information on numerous subjects, and just because a protocol droid can understand and or speak.
I have heard rumors that there are protocol droids that have expertise in torture. That they have been, in fact, programmed to kill and to maim and disfigure and hurt. And because they are droids, they
have no feelings.
No remorse, have no feelings. They can be effective killing weapons. I have heard these rumors, yes. So you might be onto something. Are you saying that someone did this to CZ70B?
That's what I think.
Or that he was lying to us the entire time?
That is the other possibility.
I don't like that.
I don't either. I feel like every time I trust someone,
Yes, that does happen. Not just in our line of work, but like specifically with us the past few months.
Yeah.
Almost on cue, you get a message to your datapad. Kilara.
I'm gonna check it.
Oh, you should take that. I have stuff to do.
It is encrypted.
All right, I'm gonna try to figure it out.
Okay, do a computer.
Give me that. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to roll. Woo!
I also have.
Okay, what's the difficulty? Am I rolling computers?
Computers.
Great.
It's going to be 3 difficulty and 1 setback.
3 difficulty and 1 setback. Okay. I'm going to take a difficulty ability.
Okay.
And 2 setbacks.
Sure.
Okay. 2 success, 1 advantage.
You try a couple passwords.
Mm-hmm.
And you, in the kind of just decryption process, you think you may have found kind of because you got an advantage too, right?
Right.
You may have gotten a hint of where this message came from. It would require you to trace it back, but you've kind of locked onto a signature of it.
Okay.
But you decode it.
Right.
And it's an image.
Mm-hmm.
It's blurry at first, and as it kind of loads and processes, it is your old shipmate, Lyra, who seems to be tied up to a chair. She is wearing what looks like kind of rags and clothes, for clothes, and it just has a message that says, "We have your friend. If you want to see her again, give us back what we want, or else."
Herg.
Yes, Captain. I never left. I was here the whole time. I was gonna go do some stuff in my little area, but then I saw you open that message in your face. What is it, Captain? What's wrong?
It's Lyra.
How is she?
Not good. It's like someone claims that they've got her hostage. Well, and from what I can tell, they do.
What? How do you know? What does the message... Oh. Return what we... Give us what we want? What do they want?
I can only assume it has something to do with those artifacts.
Who sent that Who sent that message? What if it doesn't? What if what do they want? Money?
I don't know. They want the artifacts, probably.
What do we do, Captain? Who wants the artifacts? Who sent that message?
I don't know. I'm gonna try and trace it.
Sure. Okay. This is gonna be a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, of course.
So do another computers.
Okay.
It's gonna be 3 red
Oh, goody.
and 1 purple.
Oh, jeez.
Captain, don't let the difficulty of that task set you back.
Don't worry.
Use all of your resources, Captain.
I'm gonna take both difficulty. And I'm gonna take 2 setbacks.
No, Captain, more.
I'm gonna take 3 setbacks.
No, even all of them. Do all of them.
Okay, I'm taking them all.
Yes.
You talked me into it.
No skin off my nose.
Okay. Oh, man.
Failure.
No. 4 success and 4 advantage. And I would just like to point out that 2 of those red dice came up empty.
Such a waste.
Will of the Force.
Captain is best captain. Where are they? Let's hunt them down. Take them out.
Hold on. I think I've got a lock on it.
Okay.
Wow, I was not. Okay, well,
Captain, what is it?
Here we go. This is it. You guys cracked it.
Yes.
Whatever.
This will be easy.
It's you kind of it's from a ship.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to have very like intricate security systems, but you seem to like bypass it. Somehow you just get in the zone and you're going through it, almost as if this coding itself was written by some sort of maybe artificial intelligence. Or some sort of. But you kind of break your way through, and all you kind of get. Damn, you got it. So all right. So you kind of trace it back, and you trace it back to a ship, and the ship is called Cool's Prize.
Cool's
It's spelled
Prize?
K0 or Kool. Kool.
What?
Cool's Prize?
Cool.
This one is here.
This one. What the hell is he talking about?
He's still being a little weird.
Captain, should we ask him about this?
Yes. Cool. Did you buy a spaceship when we weren't paying attention?
Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
You're dealing with a
droid. He's finding any excuse to not let me roll presents.
What's a good intelligence? No, that wouldn't work.
Bert is a good GM. He won't break the rules of the world.
Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
There's no point because you're gonna do it. Go ahead and do your charm.
Oh, your 6 charm? Your 6 presents?
I'm gonna make you work for it at least.
Okay.
It's gonna be 3 red.
3 red. Okay. All right.
Maybe I'll get it to spare. I can hope.
Well, you don't think we can charm a droid?
You also have some lights.
Nah, I got 2 triumphs.
Oh,
Cool.
This is
Cool,
bullshit.
we're waiting.
Let me tell you, I was kidding the whole time. Okay.
Droid, tell us everything. Now.
All right. Give me a second. I gotta plan this way further down. All right.
Nope.
You had
shortcut,
two
baby.
triumph, two triumph.
Yep.
And what does it?
Yeah.
No despairs.
No despairs. Nah.
And you asked,
What's
do you know anything about
what was the full? What's the full thing? Is it just two
Oh,
triumphs?
I
And it
got
was
rid
like
of it
a-
already. It was,
Okay.
but it
And
was
it was like
two
an-
triumphs and 4 advantage, I think.
God damn it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's game breaking.
Here we go.
And you asked him.
I asked him if he'd
he
secretly
buy
bought a ship.
A ship.
This one did not purchase said ship. This one just ordered the purchase of that ship.
Who did you order it for?
This one's other self.
Other self?
What?
You mean like your original programming?
That is one way for your organic brain to understand it.
You don't think he means Valkorion?
No. Why?
Who are you working with, Cool?
I'm just gonna piggyback on it. It's because
Yeah.
you guys just cracked it open. This one works with you.
But who's
This
your-
one has others that work for him.
His gang. His
No.
droid gang.
You just said
Your-
you had others that work for him. Who is him?
This one.
You're not making any sense. Is there someone else? There's others that work for you.
This is correct.
Other droids.
Yes.
And you didn't. You ordered the ship for the other droids?
This is correct.
So, your gang. No. If what he's saying is true, then his gang is the one that has Lyra held hostage.
Is that true, Cool?
This one has not been in communication with this one's gang.
Oh no.
Can you be in communication with them?
He's just quiet.
Cool.
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to contact the others.
This one does not have the codes for that.
Who does?
This one.
His original self.
We will have to restore him.
Yes.
Perhaps Kalev can help with this.
We'll deal-
Hasn't he been trying to do that?
Yeah. We'll deal with that when we get to Tula. For now, at least, we might have a lead on where Lyra's gone.
But Lyra could be hurt.
Aaron, I think probably already knew about what was going on with her.
This one knows not to trust Aaron. Because this one said that this one should not trust Aaron.
I'm getting confused with. From now on, Cool, you currently are K2. Understood?
K2 understood.
Refer to yourself as what? Refer to yourself as K2. Who are you?
This one is K2.
Dang it. It's pronoun trouble.
It is.
What about your previous this one?
This one is not K2.
Yes. So the one who is not K2 knew not to trust Aaron Val, yes?
That is correct.
But the only way you can contact your crew is if we fall on the knowledge of not K2, correct?
This is what I understand.
But then, the question is, in kidnapping Lyra, if they don't trust Aaron, are they trying to get to him or to me?
They sent you a message.
I know. I'll have to talk to him about it.
We have
And as soon as we get to our next location, we'll have to talk to Caleb about restoring Cool's programming.
Okay.
I don't think we're going to get too much more information with him, so to speak, the way he is now.
I pulled Captain Faye aside. I don't know, Captain. You're very charming recently. Very. You might be able to.
My charm cannot override a droid's programming.
Listen, just because it is programming, it doesn't mean droids are very smart. They, I would say maybe they're sentient beings. They have personalities and desires. I have difficulty talking to droids.
Okay.
I'm just saying, maybe.
Cool. K2.
Yes, good.
Are you sure there's no way you can access the memory banks that are deep down somewhere inside of all of your circuitry?
Good, yes.
This one, K2 can try.
Well, by all means.
Okay, now do a charm.
Yes. Yes.
It's still a droid.
That's true. So 3 red ones.
No. It's gonna be, it'll be 3 purple.
Oh. Captain, feel free to use any of those if you need to.
It's only 3 purple.
Okay. Then don't. Then save them.
Okay. 6 success, 1 advantage.
I already started grabbing the dice. Okay, so you see K2, as we're calling him, kind of like his head lower. Mm-hmm. You guys are making him do a self-diagnostic on this.
Yes! Why not?
Maybe we can get to more messages.
Right.
With K1 filmed.
Sure.
And recorded.
Nothing happens.
We may need Kalev's help on this.
Yeah. As I said, can't override a droid's programming. It's my one great weakness. Machines don't necessarily respond super well to flattery. Doesn't really process.
We each have our own skill set, I suppose. Perhaps even Aaron can help. He does have that little floating droid.
Right. Who knows?
Anyway, I can't help. I'm gonna go back to my bed.
All right.
Let me know if there's any new developments.
I will.
Any new messages, Captain.
Can I take a closer look at that image that I have to see if I can discern like anything about the location or if anything's off about it?
Sure. Do a perception on it.
Okay. I'm like zooming in.
Yeah, you're like zooming in and enhancing it.
Perception. I think I have 2 ranks in perception. Sure do. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty's only gonna be 3.
Okay. I will take a setback for good measure. 2 success, 3 advantage.
You can tell that there is what looks like she seems annoyed.
Annoyed.
She doesn't seem any like level of like malnourished.
Right, she's
or
not
mistreatment.
Doesn't seem like she's being tormented or anything.
Correct. Well, yeah, physically. Maybe
Sure. Mentally.
Yeah, mentally. You can see that she's in some kind of like the flooring. It looks like it's a ship.
Right.
So it's like a
right.
cargo
the cool
hold
ship.
area. And you can see that there seems to be like chamber pots equivalent. There's like a pot and a pan kind of over in the corner. And like a bunk.
And that's,
like,
yeah,
that's it.
just
so,
pretty standard.
Yeah, doesn't seem to be in any sort of physical harm. Just
right.
As
just
much as
annoyed being held
a gang
captive.
of droids can take care of a prisoner.
I mean, she wouldn't be too thrilled to be captured by a bunch of inept droids. I wonder how it even happened.
So we're going to cut to the Indomitable. Io, you were in the back tank, you came out. It was a trying experience. Everything from Yavin to being in the tank to coming out of it and dealing with everything. There was a brief moment very recently where everyone came to the cargo hold and tried as best they could to kind of interact with you during that moment, but there was definitely a moment when where everyone else left and it was just you and Aaron Val. After that moment, again, as you're kind of still processing everything that's happened to you, you've heard everyone else say what you're going to next. There's talks about a planet. You'd heard it, maybe you had picked up on it, maybe you didn't. But it seemed like everyone else kind of, including Aaron, as you kind of squeezed your hand one last time, had to get into the Star Viper and fly it out. And you've just felt the ship take off and enter hyperspace. You can hear that there's Kalev is in the cockpit as he's kind of was communicating with the flight control as you left the ship. But for now, you're still kind of where you're at. Go ahead and do a perception check.
How long ago did the Star Viper take off?
Just recently, at the same point that everyone else took off.
Put on comms. Aaron?
Nothing.
Click. What am I rolling against?
2 difficulty. 2 purple. You want to use anything in the light side pool?
Snow and 2 boosts. Two successes, 1 advantage.
Despite not hearing anything on your comms, it seemed like there was like a slight level of feedback that was kind of coming from it.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of look around the room and you notice that there is something tied to kind of like your ankle.
My ankle?
Yep. Like kind of maybe more like your calf. And it's one of Aaron's scarves.
I untie it, and I just wrap it around my hand. Am I still in the blanket? It's very...
Yeah, the blanket is still on you. You're still kind of, again, there's a plate of bread that was still made for you that's there. There's still kind of, you can see that there were some containers of wine that people were kind of drinking that moment. Again, most of it kind of may or may not have been a blur. But everyone tried as best they could to kind of make sure that you had everything you needed, but they had to start flying the ships.
I reach over to the loaf of bread and tear off a bit. Brioche. It's my favorite. What are my effects?
You see that next to the back-to tank is kind of like a foot locker that's open that has your equipment and gear and artifacts, personal effects, put into it before you were placed into the back-to tank.
I get up and I walk over and I look for my data pad.
It's there.
Activate it.
Mm-hmm.
Anything?
No.
Then I pull up an old search.
What old search? What do you search?
Ildaya. Does the same result come up?
Yep.
The same image come up?
Yep.
What about... what interiors I saw last time?
Sure. Go ahead and roll.
What am I rolling?
Core worlds.
Core worlds. What am I rolling against?
It's going to be 4 purple.
2 more boosts. I'm taking that ability.
Yes. Yes.
One success.
You start searching through the images, and again, this was the manor you had been looking at, and it's linked with kind of some of the architecture. Is a kind of what this particular site is reviewing it in regards to its analysis of a combination of and the work that was put into it that combines this kind of perfect symmetry between Miri Allen architecture and that of the planet where this manor is on, which is Chandrilla.
Are the images the same?
Yes.
What do I see?
What do you see?
Paintings. I'm looking for one. Do I recognize any of the faces?
Go ahead and roll.
What am I rolling?
Do your discipline on this.
Against?
It's going to be 3 purple and 1 setback.
Three boosts. Four successes, 2 advantages.
You're doing your best because, again, this site is focused primarily on the architecture, kind of the layouts of the room. But there's one image in particular that kind of focuses on like this large kind of study. And there are paintings there, and you definitely see them. If you remember them, what do you see?
I see them. There were 3 of them. I see him.
You see their faces.
Yes.
They're smiling.
He had to have had one. He was the oldest. He was the oldest. He Is there a solo portrait?
From this angle, you see that there is just kind of the portrait of 2 individuals. It seems to be the matriarch of this household and the patriarch of this household. And the other one is this kind of picture that you're looking at now. Again, there looks to be another one, but it is obscured from the image that you can see on the site.
That place lied to me. guys lied. That's not how you died. I'm so sorry. That's not how you died. Is there any more I can search about this house?
From this, it seems like that's pretty much what you've tapped out from this particular search.
Fine. New search.
Sure.
Corvica.
Sure, go ahead and roll.
What am I rolling?
It's going to be Core Worlds.
Against?
It's going to be 2 red, 2 purple.
Use them all.
Take him, Mike. Take him.
I'm taking him.
All of them?
7.
7.
Three failures.
You find nothing at this present moment with anything with that name.
Fine. New search. Bogavir Corvica II.
Okay. Do another Core Worlds.
Against?
This will be 3 purple.
That's it.
That's it.
Taking those last boosts.
Yeah. Last 3.
Three advantages.
You find that there is indeed hits for that exact name that you've searched, but the sites that they seem to be behind, you do not have access to.
Do I know how old these results are?
Say again?
Do I know how recent, how old these results are?
You don't have access to the sites. You have no
I just know that they're...
That name definitely hits, but you cannot find any exact information on where.
He kept his name too. He kept his name too. Anything in my messages? Fine. I put it away.
Okay. We're gonna cut back to the Yojimbo.
So the Yojimbo and the Indomitable are both going to...
Going through hyperspace. Yep.
Okay. We can communicate.
You normally, yes, you could communicate, especially if you're transferring through, which makes it odd that, well, K001 has not moved since he started doing whatever it was he was doing.
Oh, great.
I'm like walking around and
Yes, he's just still there, so if you're doing anything, he's just, yep. You're on the Indomitable, I'm sorry, you're on the Yojimbo.
you know, I'm gonna pick him up. I'm gonna put him up against the wall.
Sure,
He's out of the way.
sure.
This is a walkway.
Yeah, be respectful, yeah.
Overloaded his programming or something?
I don't know. Possibly. Where's Caleb? Is he in the Indomitable?
Caleb's
flying
flying the
alone.
Indomitable.
I don't quite understand Aaron's sudden fascination with the Star Viper. I mean, he has his own ship.
Yeah, I understand it.
You do?
Yes. Men like Aaron, they like toys.
Well, that is fair.
It's a new toy. He feels bigger inside a smaller cockpit. Whereas men like me, well, I never feel small anywhere.
It would be very challenging for
It
you
would
to
be.
physically feel small.
But also on the inside, I don't care.
It's a very admirable quality, Vernon.
I'm pretty humble. Yes. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna lean back in the chair and just.
Is there anything else that you guys want to do while you're in the Yojimbo before you kind of spend the rest of the time going through hyperspace? No is an okay answer.
No, I'm good.
Okay. We're going to cut back to the Indomitable. Io, you've finished your search.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you want to do inside the Indomitable?
How much time do we have?
You, at this point, don't know because you've been just kind of in this area.
Not that I care anyway.
Fair enough.
Just walk around.
Okay. After some time, your guys' alarms start to go off, indicating that you're going to be coming out of hyperspace relatively soon. Caleb is communicating with you,
Great.
you're going through the whole sequence.
Captain, we're coming out of hyperspace very soon.
All right.
The Yojimbo
Yep.
comes out of hyperspace. Right next to you is the Indomitable.
Captain, it seems that Aaron is not with us. There's no Viper.
Great.
Let me try to reach out to him.
Yeah.
Trying the comms for the Star Viper.
We're hailing the Star Viper.
You get nothing.
Aaron, are you there?
If he's still in hyperspace, you might not be able to reach him.
Another ship comes out of hyperspace. This is a fire spray vehicle, so Slave One.
Right.
You remember this is the ship that the rebels had boarded. As they're kind of coming along with you on this. So it comes out of hyperspace. It comes out,
That boy.
and the boy, the Keldor boy,
Keldor boy.
What's his name?
Hazo?
Hazo.
Pazo?
Hazo.
That's right.
H-A-Z-O. I guess Shekring is what I called his last name, but you don't need to know.
Okay.
And so their ship comes out of hyperspace like farther up in front of you, as in there's like some distance
Right.
between you and them if you said anything. The ship seems to like kind of be turning and moving in your
The rebel
direction.
ship, Captain.
I guess we should follow them.
Your comms go off. It's Caleb. Caleb is in the ship.
Caleb?
Captain, I don't seem to have Aaron's ship on my sensors. I have no visual. Are you in contact with him? He's not seeming to pick up my calls,
Yeah,
which
we
is
tried
surprising
hailing
for
him.
Aaron because I feel like he would pick up my calls. Apparently, I don't.
Yeah, we tried to hail him, but no answer.
This is most alarming. Okay, well, I'm sure you read the debriefing that they gave us in your vast amount of time in hyperspace, and it's definitely something you did. So, as you know, the ship is coming.
No, Caleb, we didn't. We just kind of rested and hung out.
Oh, that. I will quickly catch you up.
Please
Okay.
do, but remember, Caleb, self-care is also important, so the captain and I just decided to take it easy.
Indeed. As you know from the debriefing, they're
Don't know,
sending.
Caleb, it's not as you
yes,
know.
yes.
Fill us in.
As you now know, as I tell you, they are sending 2 of their operatives aboard one of our ships, as the rest of their ship will stay in orbit outside of the planet. They will be docking with us. I would assume that we could dock with our ship, with the Indomitable, because it's larger and more room, but
Captain.
if you would prefer them to go aboard the Yojimbo, I can understand that as well. I guess if Aaron is still out there, maybe it's best that one of us stays kind of in the area as well to keep both an eye on our newfound friends. And
Yeah.
in case Aaron I have no
Actually-
problem to do that as well.
Got a task for you to do, Caleb.
Yes, of course.
It seems that our friend K001 here may have some very important information stored in his other memory banks.
I'm sorry, his other memory banks?
Meaning he can't seem to access them with his current personality change.
Unfortunately, I think I understand exactly what you're saying.
Good.
All right.
I
well,
took a look at him once before, but that was on Spira, and as you know, that situation quickly got out of hand. I didn't get a chance to circle back on this, so I will take the time to take a look at him. Maybe it's best if you take the Indomitable down and I stay with the Ojimbo, or you bring the Droid aboard my ship and Aaron's ship. He's not here. And either way, I will stay on watch, and if
Listen.
the currents take you downstream to rough waters, I can come and save you like
there it is.
the mighty ship in the night.
Okay. I would be very mad at Aaron Val if he took my ship. So I will pay him the respect that I would hope that he would pay me. I will transfer K001 to you, and then transfer the rebel operatives down to this planet aboard my ship.
Understood. I guess it's best for us to do the docking procedure now as the ship is approaching.
Of course.
And he hails them and lets them
Right.
kind of know what's going on. So go ahead and do a pilot check real quick.
Great. I like that you did a sweep, like multiple people were gonna do that.
Everyone who's piloting, which includes Caleb, but his ship, he decelerates. He tries to be a stable object as much as he can in space.
Okay, what's the difficulty?
It'll be two. It'll be two.
I'm just gonna take a couple of setbacks just to help it along. 2 success, 5 advantage.
Yeah, okay, so you board perfectly with enough time to transfer K001 aboard. At this moment, though, you feel the ship kind of connect. Caleb has met you there. So at this point, the Ojimbo and Indomitable
They're both docked.
are docked.
Okay, well, we'll
And-
go aboard the fire
I
spray.
pick up K001 and just kind of
Yeah, no
stick
problem for you.
straight.
Yeah,
And I'm
because he's locked. He's
like a
like,
piece of lumber that
yeah.
I'm just walking over to the Indomitable. Yes.
okay. So you guys, your two ships are docked.
Okay,
You drop K001.
All right.
Or K2, I guess is we're calling it.
K2, right,
I let
that's the
Caleb
personality.
know. We gave him the order to refer to himself as K2 to avoid any confusion when he was talking about himself and his previous, more annoying self. Do you remember the annoying one?
They seem both rather annoying in my
Good point.
experience, but that is good information to know. I will do my best to fix him as best I can.
Thank you, it's very important.
He seems to be in
More-
some sort of state of, he's not kind of respond. You've carried him in. Is there something I
Yes,
should?
he's doing like a self-diagnostic until I don't know when he'll be done. But
How long ago did he start that?
Maybe
how long have we been on the
30 minutes
the-
ago.
It was like a
Perlemian
couple
trade
hours.
route?
Oh, a couple hours
Few
ago?
hours, yes.
Yeah. That's most alarming. Hopefully he did not cause any sort of desperic damage.
No!
Doing his self-diagnostics. I say that as that's not a word. That's just something we use in our mechanic days. And don't worry. So I'm just gonna take care of him. And you place him down and
I feel that if anyone were to be able to navigate the currents of the inner workings of a very complicated droid, it would be you, Caleb. I feel like currently there's no one else who could do better.
I see what you're saying, and I'm sure that I take confidence in what you're saying.
There's fish aboard. There's fish on the I'm gonna go check the
Yeah,
kitchen.
okay,
Good work,
perfect.
Caleb.
We have fun here. Okay, so you've dropped
Right.
K2 off.
I'm gonna walk over to Io's quarters, her current quarters, and knock on the outside of the door without going in and just going, Io, it's Herg. We've arrived at the planet Tula.
Am I still in here? Am I wandering? Am I?
You're on the Indomitable, yeah.
But am I wandering the ship? Am I in my quarters?
Presumably, you wandered around, and maybe during that wandering, there was like an open cabin that you may have ended in there.
Well, I can track her.
Yeah.
With the old snout. That, that stuff.
So there's like a knock at the door, and
Yes.
you heard.
Yes.
Hi-yo, it's Herg.
Come in.
I walk inside. Well, these quarters are nice. That's a nice blanket. The captain and I and 2 of the rebels that have been assigned to us are going to head down to the planet. We've arrived at Tula. If you wanted to come with.
Well, why are we here?
Because we're trying to find CZ70B. Potentially take him out, I think is what it was.
Just another Wednesday.
Yes, another Wednesday. Anyway, I came in here to see if you wanted to come down or whatever. No big deal if you didn't want to.
I'm not dressed, Herg.
What's that?
I'm not dressed.
Oh,
Go down, Herg.
I'm sorry.
No, Herg.
Should I not?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm mostly. I have pants on, but that's it.
Can I speak to you?
Yes.
Thank you for staying.
I reach my hand out, put it on her very muscular shoulder. Say, it is what friends do.
No, it's just... I used to have brothers. I used to have 3. They're all older. And it's funny. You're not like any of them.
I get that a lot.
You're not like any of them, but it's been... You're the only person since I've had them that's made me feel like I have them again. Thank you for staying.
It was my honor, Io.
Again, I don't understand. You're really not like any of them, but...
I know. You said that, yeah. But I think I understand. Though none of you are like Emrys, my life mate, and none of you could ever replace her. When I first lost her, I realized that this crew was the group that made me feel like I had found something else. We have all lost loved ones, Io. But we can still be with each other today. And now.
We're gonna find her, Herg.
I know.
It's the least I can do.
And if there's anything I can do to help you in your journey, it is also the least I can do. I would do it gladly. I hope it would involve violence of some kind. I'm good at that.
None of them were violent, but you are good at that.
They still sound nice.
He was. That's it.
Thank you for telling me that you had brothers.
And I mean it. You're the only person that's made me feel like I have them.
step closer to Io, and I do the Herg forehead tap thing as I stand over it like this.
You're a lot taller.
I get that a lot too, yes. If you want some fresh air, you can come with Captain and I and some other people.
Just give me a moment.
Take all the time you need. Head out.
Herg walks out.
Head back over to the ship and let the captain know,
Sure.
let's give it a couple minutes before we undock. I think Io might head over.
Really?
Come with us, yes. But don't make a big deal about it.
I won't.
Captain.
I won't.
Okay.
I'm just glad that. I'm just glad.
Me too, Captain.
Inside the quarters that you were sitting in. So are you there? You had found your belongings, so you have your gear with you. But you're just kind of alone in this room. Is there anything that you do?
I go to my effects. I get them. Just see what state they're in.
Yeah, it's pretty much, it seems like they've been kind of taken care of. At least there was some thought put into your clothes were folded. It looks like there's some Tagorian hairs in there, so it looks like Herg took some extra precautions to make sure everything was put away neatly as best he could.
They're long and smooth and beautiful.
You do see that there is, a lot of your weapons and your gear. One in particular, though, is kind of the extremely damaged, sliced weapon that you had in your hands when you were attacked by the Gamorrean. And again, it looks completely destroyed, but it was kind of tossed in with all this gear as everyone kind of collected you and brought you aboard the ship. So it is there.
I get my bodice. I put it on. Just piece by piece. Trousers. Boots. Belt. Gauntlets. And then I walk over to a mirror. And I look at myself. Am I scarred?
No. Besides the...
I'm talking scars.
Yep. No, the Bacta has worked miracles. You were in there for a long time, and they got you in extremely fast. So, no scarring.
Well, at least there's that. And then I take my hair and I sweep it all the way to one side. Now I start wearing my hair like this. You'd find the irony in that, Papa? Then I take the scarf. Pocket. Then I look around the room. Is that necklace anywhere?
The necklace?
all of your effects were placed in the box, so if you had that necklace, then yes, it's still there.
She wasn't lying. It is a cheap necklace. It's pretty, though. And I take off one of my gauntlets. And I wrap it around my wrist. And then I put the gauntlet back on. Data pad. The rest of my effects. They're on. And I walk out the door.
So as you slowly are putting on all of these pieces of yourself, and you prepare, and you walk out the door. End of round one. This is one of those times where I really don't mind that it took us an hour to get to somewhere. So ended round one, tier one, dark side. This was one of the ones where it was two sides of the same coin. So for the next hour, this actually works. You guys got a bunch of them. Every time you pull dice from the dark side, you'll be adding a boost to it.
Yes.
So we're gonna move into our second round.
Okay.
I'm very excited to see where this one goes.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna reset the clock. This one is called Frozen Gear. You guys are going to a kind of snowy planet.
Oh, yeah. We gotta put on our snow gear.
You have relatively, like warm clothing that you can put on, but this is nobody has any sort of equipment or gear that would be like, you have like jackets, but you don't have like Arctic clothes to survive an expedition, right? So theoretically, if you were out and about on this planet and out in the elements, you are exposed to the elements, so there's the negative effect there. So it's bringing a warm jacket to the Arctic kind of thing.
Okay.
So there is a level of, you're not fully in Hoth gear action figures quite yet. Okay. So with that, light side one, maybe. Light side tier one, I'm gonna read these to you guys, it's fun. Environmental clothing, so that's why I said it. So it's, you wouldn't need that if you're doing any kind of extended period out in the waste. Portable shelter, so think of this as kind of like what Han Solo puts up when he finds Luke, but it's after the Tauntaun. But it's like a tent, right? So you could use this for kind of any environment.
Right.
And tier 3 is a Tauntaun. You will have a Tauntaun. Tier 1 dark side is a Wampuskin rug. Tier 2 is a portable generator, so you can bring this around with you. It produces heat, kind of thing. And then tier 3 is a snowmobile.
Ooh.
So with that, I'm going to start the clock. See where this goes.
Snowmobile, I'm going to nickname it a Wampa. Or Tauntaun, I mean.
Tauntaun. So either way, you're unlocking it.
Either way, we're getting a Tauntaun.
Cool.
That's right.
So as you guys kind of prepare, Io comes out of this room. You
In
see
those few minutes and moments that we were waiting for Io with the ships connected.
Well, presumably you're trying to have this rebel ship connect with the Ojimbo.
Yeah.
After we undock from the Indomitable, yes?
You will need to do that. Yes.
Okay, great.
Correct.
So while the Indomitable and the Ojimbo were docked, wherever Archie was, I fed Archie.
Sure.
we got some
Archie was
supplies.
on the Indomitable because he was hanging out with.
So I fed Archie.
Yep. You guys have been loaded up with supplies from rebels.
I grabbed some medical supplies.
Okay.
Whatever that entails. And I also grabbed my Vibro Axe Bowcaster and my miscellaneous items, aka climbing gear.
Sure.
So I'm ready to go.
Add a med pack and a med kit. To your,
Got it.
Is there any more stuff from the like supply drop that the rebels gave us?
Yeah, grenades. What do we got?
they didn't give any weapons. They gave you
Right.
food and medical equipment.
Okay.
That's
so
fair. That's fair.
you could grab in regards to the same similar things, which would be med pack and med kit, which is degrees of like health.
Okay, so I can get a med pack and a med kit.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. And there's also the equivalent of like the same exact thing, but for stamina. So they have
like a
like
stim
kind of
pack.
like stim packs,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. I still had one med pack, so now I have two and a med kit, and then stim packs. But just one, yeah.
Yeah.
One snowpack, okay.
Cool. And then there's food. So if for some reason you want to add to your miscellaneous, like field rations for any sort of reason, go for
I'm
it.
writing it down.
I will also take it. I can carry stuff. I'm big and strong.
Okay.
Rations.
Oh, I don't have climbing. Well, no, I don't.
Nah, somebody lost it.
climbing
I
gear.
want Captain at some point in the field to take out the field rations, and it's a bar, and my field rations is like a chicken. This is barely enough.
You still have to like unwrap it.
Mine's like a power bar.
I got a power chicken. That's all I can carry. It's so cold.
Okay, so you guys are like kind of grabbing some gear. As you've collected that, door opens up. You guys see Io kind of emerge. She is in her kind of regular outfit that you normally see her in. She's wearing her hair a little bit differently.
Right.
And she exits. You see her for the first time since you saw her last, I guess.
It's the planet we're going to. It's cold. You might want to bring a jacket.
I'm Mary Ellen. Aren't we just naturally attuned to the cold?
And I'm a Tagorian. So draw your own conclusions.
Well,
I guess you better get a jacket, Captain.
Actually, I have that cape. That's in my artwork too.
Yeah, you could. It's like think of it as like they do have like all weather kind of capes, so it's think of it as. It's again, it's not going to serve that much protection in the elements because most of your would be exposed. But yeah, you could have. Yeah.
I have that.
Okay.
Also, in those few moments as we were waiting, I started to read the debrief, and this is what a normal data pad looks like in my huge hand.
Yes, of course, clearly.
sure, of course.
Okay, so in the process of you on the ship, you're kind of getting this crash course. You're having to speed read it through because it's a very like detailed briefing as much as it could be, right? General idea is, as Caleb said, these rebels under the command of Kuramo, they're going to send 2 of their operatives aboard your ship. You guys are going to go down. You're going to meet with a contact. The contact's name has refused to give their real name, but all you know is the human who is on this planet. Code name is Cobra, and this person
Commander.
This person has told you that
Wait, they're a commander?
I don't know. I just drew a conclusion.
it would be Commander Cobra if that was it. I don't know where this Cobra Commander came from.
I don't know. It just like came to my head. Alliteration.
And has information about Corian's operation. It's time sensitive. Is willing to meet with you to discuss this information. At least this is what's kind of in this debriefing. Is they've kind of coordinated it, but is afraid of kind of certain things on the planet. So this operative or this informant has said that they will only meet you at a specific location, at a specific time of day, and there's like a window of like, hey, I'm here for 3 days. If you get here and you want to meet, this is it, right?
I'm going to scroll to the top. Question. Scroll to the top.
Sure.
Where in the debrief does it say which 2 rebel agents are they sending us? Does it say, or do they say we leave it up to the rebels?
It doesn't specifically say
Okay.
who is coming aboard with you.
Okay. Then I scroll down to the bottom. Scroll.
Sure.
The planet, Tula. Ice planet.
It's like an ice planet.
There are cities.
Yeah, there's cities. The space which they have are inhabited. The native species is the whippids. They're like these like big kind of they're like Wookiee size.
Right, with the
they got the big
tusky
tusks. I think you see them in Return of the Jedi in Jabba's palace. Look it up. They're really scary.
They're very terrifying looking.
They're cool.
They're cool.
They
They're
are
cool.
teddy bears.
They're scary.
They're like a weird like anteater with tusks
Yeah.
thing. And one of them was a Jedi in the Clone Wars.
Yes.
The Clone Wars. And I think he gets killed by Grievous. Well, Grievous was cool. I remember when Grievous was
I
cool.
remember when Grievous was tight.
Yeah, he was tight.
Yeah, he was
One
tight.
time.
He was just.
And
It's like,
then 2 times. And the second time until Mace Windu
yeah.
did this, or I think was it Obi-Wan?
It's
It was Obi-Wan who did
Mace
this. He was like
Windu.
awesome, and then it was like,
Yeah, and then he starts the cough. That's why he's coughing in.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Dumb. But side tangent, ARC troopers are dope.
So tight.
So sick. Anyways, derailed by awesome, cool stuff. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's great. They're like the native inhabitants of the planet, but there are spaceports that they have where it's mostly them. But there's commerce and trade, so it's kind of like out in the outer rim. So there's a level of
it's at the end of the I wrote it down, the Perlemian trade route.
Yes.
It is like outer.
Yeah,
it's
it's
basically on
deep.
the edge of the galaxy.
Yes.
Dang.
So Imperial presence is none.
Non-existence.
Sweet.
So it's kind of ergo become kind of a place where again, it's out in the frozen waste, but people do show up, so they have spaceports. Imagine it actually being like a real city. So it's not like you're.
We're not going to like an outpost.
Yeah, exactly.
Research facility. People live here.
So with that, it's still a very cold, harsh place, especially if you leave outside of the cities. And yes, does that answer your question? You're asking about inhabitants.
I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't like, because we didn't see the rest of Hoth.
Correct.
Hoth had rebel bases.
Yeah.
But those were kind of buried into the natural.
Yeah.
It seemed like they were in the wilderness.
People live here. Besides Hoth, or besides the rebels on Hoth, there's nobody else who's there, right?
As far as we know, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a civilization. They have spaceports. It's it'll be cold, but it'll be there's a level of temperature control within the city, so you're not going to be, unless there's a storm that hits, you can be walking around relatively fine.
Okay.
So is this like Aspen?
Yes.
I was envisioning more like cities in Alaska or something.
Yeah,
Smaller.
I'm thinking
Where the
more.
beer flows like rivers
Yeah.
and wine. I'm talking about Aspen.
Yeah, no.
It's not a party town.
The place that you're going to is more of like an established city. So think of something like more of like think of. That's too big, but like Stockholm,
Anchorage.
right? Where it's like,
Yes.
it's a city that's in a place that can get really cold, but within the self-contained
Right,
element
you're
of the
okay.
city, it's fine, and it's relatively
Boston.
big.
Right.
Yeah.
Or like Minneapolis.
Sure, yes.
Buffalo.
Now we're just naming cities. We're gonna make.
I'll just be here all night.
Yeah.
Or like Toronto. Or like Vancouver.
Think like
Seattle.
Toronto.
No, it doesn't snow in Seattle. Not much.
But it rains.
But it does rain.
Yes. Because Aspen, I think, is a little bit more.
Mountainous.
Maybe I just haven't.
It's like ski resorts.
Yeah, it's like it's. Anyways.
Okay. We got it.
You guys got it. You'll get
get
it
it.
really quick when we get there. We're never gonna get there. But no, for the debriefing, right? No,
Right.
this is the point. Ask the questions. So it gives you, because this is very detailed, right? So it gives you.
This is happening, kind of looking over it while I imagine the captain is undocking and then we're heading over to the rebel.
If
Shit.
you guys decide to just go straight to the Yojimbo, I figured there's. Yes, if you guys are if everyone's ready to move into the Yojimbo, you de-dock.
I think so.
The other ship is docking. We're just gonna automatically. you rolled so well on your piloting skills.
Thank you.
And then there. Right. So they're docking and boarding. Right. As
Okay.
you're reading the rest of the debriefing, you're gonna go. You're gonna meet. You're gonna get the intelligence from this person, codenamed Cobra. The location is a well-known sauna on the planet. And the distinct markings, basically this person, again, you have no reference picture, but it's a human on the planet, so that should be relatively easy to pick out. And the information says you'll know this person by their Kowakian monkey lizard.
Kowakian monkey
So if you think
lizard.
of like Salacious Crumb,
Yes.
that's like the tell
boy.
for this person.
Okay, great. Super. So we're going over to the other ship then.
Two of their people are coming aboard yours.
They're coming aboard our ship.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So-
who are
They're
they?
docking
It's docked,
while
right?
we're in orbit. They come over
Yeah.
and then we undock.
So your guys' ship
Right.
docks with this. You hear like a kind of like at the pounding of like the sealed hatch
Right.
from the connection tube. And it's two individuals. One is Hazo.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
I told the captain before we docked, as we were like doing stuff in the cockpit, I said, "You know who they're going to send over, Captain?
That Keldor boy.
That Keldor boy. Hazo.
It's like the rebels want us to get people killed. It's like they just send us the least competent people they have so that we'll look bad.
He is competent, but he will be in danger. I told him to go away from this war as far as he could.
I know.
But he has a pure heart and thinks he's doing what is right.
Seems to be pretty enamored of this Commander Karamu character.
Captain, do you have the sort of clout to deny him, to say we will not undergo this mission if they send him this boy?
I don't think I have that kind of clout, especially because it seemed that they were accusing us of being in league with CZ.
That's ridiculous.
Due to the high number of casualties that seem to be associated with our missions.
Perhaps you could still charm them.
I can try.
Very charming, Captain. Beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep. And then...
I hate you so much. He like pops out again. So he's a Keldor, so this is like Plo Koon's race. They all have to wear like these breather masks.
As soon as I see him, I look at...
And and then they have like, so they have also things over their eyes, so you can't really see, but like he has no...
Yeah.
As hard it is to tell with somebody who has eye coverings in the mouth, he seems like kind of very excited to see all of you, because he had been on the Ojimbo before when you rescued him on Nar Shaddaa.
Yes.
And as he's going, it's, hey guys, let me introduce you, and he kind of steps away, and you see a Ortolan, I think is the way you pronounce it. Think like it's Max Rebo. So these are the blue,
yes.
like kind of elephant-looking people. So you see he's much shorter, right? Not as stout as most of them are. He's a little bit leaner. He seems to be dressed in kind of like survival Arctic gear.
What was his name?
He hasn't introduced
himself
yet. I'm just describing him.
Yeah.
Let me paint the scene, and then I'll. And he's like a blue dude. He's carrying what looks like, or he's got like a backpack, but he's got like a case with him, and it looks to be some sort of like musical instrument case. And you see that he has like a black patch. So he basically has a patch over one of his eyes. And he's like, this is Het. This is Het Hu. So it's H-E-T. Second name Hu. H-U.
H-U.
See, it's kind of small, but it's pretty. I remember it. Everything is the way I thought. Het. It's great to be aboard, Captain.
Hazo, right?
Yeah. You remember? It's been a while, and I got the uniform and everything, and he says that, and you look down, he's not wearing a uniform. They're all wearing very like not
wearing a uniform.
Uniform. It's like all kind of undercover stuff. I mean, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But it's good. Permission to come aboard.
Permission granted. Are you the two rebels who are going to be accompanying us to the surface of the planet?
Het kind of puts a hand on Hazo and kind of just like, he's smaller than him, so kind of like calms him down and kind of pushes him off to the side. Captain, permission to come aboard as well?
Yes, permission granted.
Thank you. Yes, we are the two individuals that will be joining you in this operation. I'm very excited to be working with you. I know that there's a lot of information around you guys being the Reapers, and I look forward to proving that wrong.
Well, I can get on board with that. Commander Karamu, he didn't want to send any of his fancy guys in the tusk-faced helmets?
Unfortunately, that would be too obvious. This is an undercover operation, as I'm sure you wouldn't want to be seen with. It'd be walking around with a bunch of stormtroopers, as much as that might be encouraging in some situations, to have that kind of look and feel.
What is
the commander? Pardon?
What is your name?
It as Hazo just
introduced himself.
That's right.
And I'm sorry, you are.
I am Herg.
Herg. Perfect.
Got a lot of H's on this.
There's a lot of H's on this. You just when you say it, and you see like his shoulder kind of does like that Max Rebo like little his snout kind of.
Is your cover that you are a musician?
If need be, yes.
Are you a musician?
I can play an instrument. Yes.
That's pretty cool, Captain.
Another musician?
I'm sorry?
Oh, yes. We had a bit of an incident with another musician.
It
was his cover.
is in the past.
It's true. He's alive. And so is everybody else. In fact, we saved somebody and they won the lottery, so we can't
We don't know that she won the lottery. I don't.
We don't know that? Didn't Caleb,
game, we don't know that.
didn't Caleb tell us? I thought he did.
Oh, I think
think he
Caleb
did.
I thought he did. I thought
I
Caleb...
don't know if he told us, but he
I
knows.
don't think he did.
What's that?
I don't know. Presumably at this point, you guys have been searching the data net enough. You would have seen it. You would have seen it.
So we
So-
would have made news. Yeah.
Cat, you can go ahead and let your superiors know that they saved somebody.
I will,
They are rich.
and you're still working with us. We're gonna have fun. This is gonna be good. I'm looking forward to this.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you credit because you have
All
a
right.
name that also starts with H. Hey.
Yes. Yes. I see that your guys' reputation
Is wrong.
is wrong.
Wrong.
Yes.
I think that's the phrase you're looking for.
Yes. Well,
Especially if
may I move permission to move farther in than the airlock, Captain? I understand that this is
Oh, yeah. I like to get back on.
because it's like you guys just got them right as they came in.
What's up?
Granted.
Yeah. Perfect.
Come on.
Great. So Hazo comes in. He's instantly starting to kind of walk around. It's being as respectful as he can because he's obviously been in the ship before. So he's not trying to overstay, but he's kind of. You see that there's a level of excitement, kind of as best he can, like a giddiness to him being on board.
Hazo.
Het just kind of moves towards one of you guys have the seats.
Yeah.
You strap in. Captain, if you think it's best, timetable as it's such, we don't want to. Do you have the coordinates? It was in the debriefing to the spaceport that we need to go to.
Yeah.
Good. But you had said Hazo. She's like, Captain, yes. What can I do? What can I help?
Just have a seat. Is this the first time that you've gone on a mission off of a rebel base?
Go ahead and roll. Use your charm.
Okay.
I don't know why. I should just give these to you.
Listen, I could fail.
It's only. Look, he is undercover, at least, or he's trying. So I'm gonna make it. You're still gonna get it. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna make it one red
One red.
and one purple because he's trying. He's trying.
He's trying really
really
hard.
I haven't seen the captain smile yet. Uh-oh.
I'll just take a setback on principle. Why not?
Well, you took that, so you get 2.
Oh, dope! I forgot about that. I'm real glad I took that setback.
Yes,
Okay.
good.
Okay. I got
10.
Fucking try with this shit.
6 advantage.
Jesus hits.
You see,
the 2 bad dice came up blank, by the way.
you see, like the equivalent of the sweat bubble.
Yeah, the sweat
appear.
drop. It's a
just-
good one.
Well, no,
And I'm super deformed.
Yeah. Oh, okay, all right. This is my first operation. Normally, I've been on the base. Granted, the bases that we've been on have, been attacked, and it's not that I haven't seen combat, but this is definitely my first mission away, and I really want to make a good experience or a good impression with Crom and the rest of the Hell Jumpers. This is really, this is my
Hell
chance.
Jumpers.
Crom.
Commander Karamu. Sorry.
New name?
He's had a couple. Okay. You just.
It's the tongue. We call him Crom because we're close. Him and I are super close, and he's I'm his right hand guy. Well, I'm gonna be there eventually, but it's fine. But this is my chance to prove myself, and I'm excited.
Who the hell is this Crom?
He's the commander that greeted us upon arrival at the rebel base. Randall is MIA at the moment.
In the wind.
Good riddance.
Agreed.
I must third that sentiment. Okay.
Also, in case we didn't do it, I'm Herg to both of you guys. I already introduced myself, right?
You know
Yeah.
Hazo.
Yeah, heard. We've met in multiple.
I know, Hazo. Calm down. Captain, did you introduce yourself?
They seem to already know who I am.
But the other guy's strapped. He's strapped himself in, so he just kind of looks there. He's like, "Yes, yeah, we have met. Yes, we just met.
Our reputation precedes us, and yet these people still want to work with us."
Just to clarify, Het, Hazo,
Right,
Herg,
Herg.
Io, Kilara, Het.
Got it.
Are we, Captain? On your time. I don't want to make any sort of. It's your ship. Just remind you a little bit of
Timetable.
Got
Got it.
It's your crew. I'm just here to think of me as an observer on this, and I just want you to have complete control.
Right. You're a very talkative observer.
And you see like his snout kind of to the.
All right, Captain.
All right, let's
And
go.
he does like a zip the lip, but instead of like across, it's like up the snout.
Great.
That's weird.
Damn, it's not.
Yeah. Okay.
All
That
right.
his mouth doesn't go.
Yeah. It's still like down here, so I guess it's like on the bottom. So you just see him go.
All right, Captain, go ahead and charm us in. I mean, fly us in.
Okay,
Again,
do a pilot, please.
Machines don't necessarily respond to human interaction.
Well, if you need some help, I'll be your co-pilot. You need some help.
I think I'll be all right.
Okay.
What's the difficulty?
It's gonna be three.
3.
We'll make it
Going
3.
on the surface.
Is this considered
Okay.
space or planetary?
Space.
Space.
You're still in a spaceship.
I'm gonna take a difficulty, and that'll get me another boost.
Yes, it will.
And I'll also take 2 more setbacks.
Sure.
Boom.
We'll give you just the one.
Just the one. Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, you don't every time.
Use
It's
it
not like
multiple
you.
times. Okay. 2 success, 4 advantage.
Sure. You fly your way in. Again, you of course dock or detach from the Hell Jumper ship, and you fly your way down. You go through all the process of flight control, and they land.
Right.
And you're in like a. You land in a. Think of it exactly like the Docking Bay 94, kind of a circular landing pad, but it has like a dome on top, so it has
Right. That opens and.
You're seeing
yeah.
snow kind of like fall off. You land in it, closes back up.
Okay. All right.
Hazu and Het detach themselves from their seats and seatbelts and all that stuff. Okay, Captain. If you'd like me to take point, I can, of course, but we will follow your lead.
I'm ready to disembark. Have you ever been to this planet before?
I have not. I heard it's cold.
Yeah. Fair. Sure. Hence all the snow.
If you are a musician, does that make us your groupies?
Actually, that's a great plan. Should we have some sort of...
Or are we in the band?
Do you know how to play an instrument? Should we figure out some sort of cover? I don't know why we didn't think about this
I've
before.
been told I know how to shred an axe before.
Just blank face. There's no laughing. He just doesn't. I don't.
Don't.
Look! Vibro axe. Get it?
Yeah,
I
just.
don't think this band cover story is gonna work. Do we need a
We could be his bodyguards.
cover story?
No, I just think that
Seems to me that
maybe
this is a-
if we ever got into this situation, it might be good. Captain, I'm not here to tell you what to do. If we want to come up with one, that's great. If not, if ever we need someone to play an instrument, I'm here. For whatever that means on this planet,
Well,
I don't know.
Great. We'll cross that metaphorical bridge when we get to it.
We are on the outer rim.
Somewhere when you say that, Kalev in the Intolerable was like, bridge, maybe I should start bridge more in my metaphors. Okay, so you guys are in the
Yes.
or the Ojimbo.
It's currents under the bridge.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
currents under the bridge. Yeah. You guys are heading out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Putting on whatever warm gear I have.
You have as best you can.
The
Just
rest.
as soon as the lift opens, you're just hit with a coldness that you can feel. It's not overwhelming in the sense that you're just in kind of the cold of space, but it hits. It hits where you know that you don't want to be out in this any more than you would want to be.
It's a dry cold. What makes it worse, it's dry.
You guys land, or the lift hits the bottom. You're inside this
Disembark.
hangar bay. You disembark as you leave the hangar bay itself.
Captain, what are your orders?
Well, it seems to me that the sooner we find this cobra, the sooner we can get off of this frozen planet and get a move on.
And what exactly are we doing with this cobra?
It's going to tell us the whereabouts of CZ70B.
Apparently so.
Is that everything? What's his name? Our new commander?
He's
told us to
Commander
do.
Cobra.
Not command.
No, Karamu,
Sorry.
the commander.
Commander Kram has sent us to our contact, who is Commander Cobra.
Was he as conservative with details as the aviator douchebag?
No, he seemed to be pretty straightforward. If not the most welcoming.
Just information?
Just information.
No artifacts.
No artifacts.
Fine.
It is really loud, so I'm gonna, there's some wind playing, but I'm gonna roll real quick.
Okay.
For what, navigation?
Oh no, you guys have been having a conversation. You're saying it in the open.
So people are trying to listen.
Which people? Max Rebo over here?
It's really loud. It's really loud, guys.
Nobody heard.
Yeah. Okay, so you have the coordinates of this location.
Yes.
It's the sauna on the planet.
The sauna?
It's a sauna. It's like a sauna. It's like a.
Wait, this is gonna be a Hot Springs episode. Okay.
Look, it's very common practice for groups of civilizations that live in kind of Arctic temperature
Sure.
to build these as a communal house.
I get it.
It's a equivalent of like a bathhouse for these people. So,
Got it.
yep.
Can't wait, Captain. It'll be good to soak my fur.
And apparently we are looking for a human male with a monkey.
Okay. The monkey. Are you taking point, Captain, or is our musician friend?
Well, it seems like none of us is any more of an expert on this location than the other. I can read a GPS.
Yes, you can. Yep.
All right.
Okay. So you guys continue to make your way there.
Yes.
And as you are kind of in the docking bay area, it's a huge spaceport city, right? But the particular area that you're at, it's kind of at the kind of outer edges of the city. It seems like this is more of like where individual ships go, as opposed to like the large like cargo freighters that have like more into like the industrial like area where it's the main like cargo like loading and offloading. That being said, right, you make your way and you're getting to this particular location. It seems to be kind of located in between like the main city and kind of the area that you're at. So it's not like it's a bad area, but it's not like you're seeing these kind of larger kind of like skyscraper buildings farther up ahead, but you're not going towards like the heart of the city, kind of keeping it close to where your ship is at.
Okay.
So it doesn't take that long to get there. You see it's this large building. It seems to be like kind of this kind of hut, but it's built more to be as if you had taken think like a sweat lodge and like made it
Giant.
overly big. So like clearly inside it's just an aesthetic from the outside, but clearly it seems to be like a much larger facility on the inside. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
On the way, I will have told Het and Hazo that our personal comms channel is Channel 4,
Okay.
so that they know.
So we can all communicate.
I'll communicate.
Excellent. That's communication is a key. So understood. Yes.
Can I also try to signal Caleb up in orbit?
Sure. You can try
Let him
to.
know on behalf of the captain and us, like, let us know when Aaron shows up.
Okay.
And to give him like a debrief of where we're going or whatever, to just so he knows, and then when Aaron shows up to like let us know.
Sure. Go ahead and roll your computers.
Oh shit. Okay, Captain.
Oh yeah.
Computers is intelligence. Intelligence is dumb.
It's only gonna be two. It's gonna be two. It's
I
just
will take 2 setbacks and a difficulty.
And that'll get you an extra boost.
Yep.
Wait, shit.
Just select the ones you need to get rid of.
I needed this and one of these. There we go. Okay.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I took the wrong.
There was just, you didn't give me any purple dice.
Yeah, I did. Right there. 2 purple.
Oh, it was
You said
only 2?
purple, right?
Yeah, it was 2 purple.
I
and
missed
just to
that.
make sure you took one.
I don't want to put my shit on blast.
one
Emma, but I
difficulty.
have 2 intelligence, so I had my 2 greens, and then I pulled 1 difficulty and then 2 setbacks.
I think I corrected the dice pool that I took. So
Okay.
you took 2 setbacks and you took 1 difficulty.
Yes.
Correct.
So the setback should be at 4 and 1. I just took half of what was already existing, unless it's already.
I think I did it right because I think there was 3 in there, and I gave you 1 back of the setback or the
Okay.
difficulties.
And there was 6 setback in there.
No, there was 4, I believe.
then-
So you
Knock
should
it down
take 2 setbacks.
Yes.
Which I did. There was 4.
And now there's back up to 4.
Now there's 4.
I might have to refresh.
Okay.
Okay. All right,
I'm gonna
well,
trust this. I'm gonna
in any
trust
case,
this.
All right, we're trusting it. I got 1 success with 3 advantage. So computers.
Yeah. So there's like definitely you can tell that there is like some transmission interference between just maybe it's like the spaceport, maybe it's like the weather, but you get it through. Caleb completely understands, and he gives you some sort of nautical metaphor for being on guard, and we will let you know when Caleb is
When
back.
Aaron is back.
I'm sorry, when Aaron's back.
He is Caleb.
He is Caleb. Caleb is right there, and he's telling you, I'll be back in the sense, I'll be back down there to get you whenever you want. You signal me
Right.
if you need a pickup.
Cool.
Okay, so you guys are in front of this building. It doesn't seem there's no like guards or anything in front of it. It looks really nice.
All right.
I walk in.
Okay.
I follow her.
So as everyone kind of walks in,
Follow.
you're kind of in this lobby. Again, it's like really nice kind of area. There's like a reception spot. There is a droid that is at the reception spot. Oh, excellent. Welcome, welcome. Do you have an appointment today?
An appointment.
Yes. We're rather booked with the mating season right now. There's a lot of, well, I don't need to bore you with the details. We're very booked. I'm so sorry. Do you have an appointment?
Yes.
Of course, we have an appointment.
Where to see Cobra?
Head just and kind of like walks forward. Yes, we have an appointment. Please.
I'm like a foot behind him. Like, what the hell, dude? Well, I look to everybody else. I'm like, well, nobody's saying anything.
And he like starts to like talk with things. We should be under this and oh yes, that's perfect. Excellent.
Do you think he said we're his groupies?
His group? Did he?
You really seem to be
His
fixated
groupies?
on being a groupie of his, Herg.
A groupie is a person who follows around a band.
I
know what a
understand
groupie is,
Tula,
Herg.
but you really seem to be fixated on being one.
I'm just trying to justify where we are all together.
Well, if you would like to be one of his groupies, be my guest.
I don't want to be one of his groupies. I haven't heard any of his songs yet. I don't know if he's any good.
It sounds like good logic.
I don't know if he's any good.
Sound logic.
Anyway, so he's talking to the droid. The door opens up. It's kind of like the next. You see like some attendants come out, and none of them seem to be whippets themselves. So it's just either droids or other species. They come in. Please come this way. Come this way. This is a very ceremonial kind of situation. So like, please, like, just follow all the rules that we have, and this will be a wonderful experience. They kind of lead you in, and Het walks in. Hazo does not.
What's Hazo?
Het goes towards the captain. He is going to be standing guard. I don't necessarily think that's best for him to be coming in here quite yet. We need somebody to be on alert in case of anything that happens on the perimeter. He's just going to hang outside. He will radius.
How old is Hazo?
Hazo seems to be like, for this particular species, maybe like
The equivalent of...
early or late 30s, early 40s.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, how's
Wait,
that?
Hazo's.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
Oh
I thought you
my
said
God,
head.
I was
thought you
like,
said head.
Hazo.
Hazo's
No, I was
like 20.
Okay, I was like,
tops.
how-
He's like
how long
19.
I was gonna say, I thought Hazo was like a teenager.
No.
Yeah.
He's like 19. Sorry,
I was like,
I misheard.
how long did Keldor live?
Yeah. He's the equivalent of that.
40-year-old teenager.
Their average lifespan's like 80 years, so it's a relative to like a human.
Years, yeah.
I say to the captain, it's all right, Captain. I will also stand guard with Hazo and keep an eye on him. But you three go in and it will be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. As you start to like walk into the next area, Het starts kind of. There's like an area where they have like a check stuff. He's like, and please, as you know, this is a very sacred experience. Please check all of your equipment and all of your gear and all of your clothes here. And you see that there's ropes prepared for you, and then we can let you into the next area.
All right.
Ted just immediately just like kind of puts his gear into like a cubby hole, like it starts taking off his clothes.
Is this co-ed?
Yeah, this is a little unusual.
Take off my cape. Take off my belt.
I follow suit.
Okay, so you guys kind of put all your gear away. So
Yeah.
is anyone trying to hide anything and or sneak anything in? Or you're just putting everything in like these respective, like you lock it so you can have.
I lock everything.
Okay. Just
Same.
want to make sure so nobody's like, and then I pull out my.
No.
Cool.
I have no
Including
gear.
including the necklace that's around my wrist. I
Sure.
lock it away.
Cool. So after you kind of put everything away, the attendants come like, cool, we have you assigned for this room. Just please continue to walk in. And they lead you through a series of doors. Already you're kind of feeling this heat that's in this room and this whole building as it's starting to kind of build. But as they move farther and farther into like the center of this building, like the heat is starting to intensify a little bit. You're getting a little bit of like perspiration. And the attendant is like, this is the main area. Please feel free to like start to acclimate to the weather. You have a cabin or room number 4. So this is your number.
That should be easy to remember.
And you will be ready. Someone will come find you, or you'll be ready to go there in like 20 minutes. But for the meantime, please just feel free to walk around, acclimate. There's places where you can get refreshments if you find yourself becoming too dehydrated. But the idea is to kind of sweat this out as before we go into the next part of the ceremony, as it were. So please just take some time, acclimate, enjoy yourself, and like the attendant like leaves.
And it's just the three of us?
It's just the 3 of you. You see that there's other people around.
Right.
But at this point, it's just kind of, there's actually a decent amount. So imagine this being like a common area.
Yeah.
And they have like these individual chambers that you can like go
Right.
into. But you do see that there's individuals around. It's a little bit hard to see all of them because it's
like
this kind of
steamy.
misty steam. But this is like a common area of this establishment.
I think I should have asked this before we entered this establishment, but did the Rebel Alliance pay for this? Or is Karamu, what's his name?
Karamu.
Karamu?
Or Kram. I don't know. They've called him multiple things.
All right.
Are you saying this out loud with head there? Or kind of directing it just to Kilar?
Directing it just to Kalara. Okay. Yeah. Or is he going to saddle us with his personal bills like the other one did?
I do not know, to be completely honest. But it seems that either he or the Rebel Alliance made this reservation. So one would assume they would have had to give them a line to a credit account.
Fine. So long as it's not coming out of our pockets, then.
Io, go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception. Okay.
It's going to be 3 purple, and it's going to be 1 natural setback because of, again, this kind of steaminess of this
right.
room.
You got some dice.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2 boosts. 2 abilities.
She's perceptive.
5 successes, 2 advantages.
You see kind of like one of these kind of little pods, these chambers that they have, like the door open, like all the steam come out,
and it's kind of hard to see at first because it's just, again, it's a big kind of mist. You see a handful of whippets leave this room, but it looks like there's definitely a male, human male individual that exits out of it and kind of walks off like into this common area, kind of like walks out. You see another individual. It looks to be a female, but you can't really make out what species this person is, and walks off like in a different direction.
Are there any other human males in the room?
Not that you can see.
Okay, he's the only one. Do you see that? Human male.
That's the
Just
only
walked
thing
out
I
of this
know about
pod.
our contact. That, and he supposedly has a Kanekian monkey lizard.
And I don't see that on him, do I?
No,
Is this a planet populated by humans?
No.
not particularly.
Well, odds are.
Could be him.
Does he leave the room? Does he?
No, he's just kind of, you see him kind of like walk farther into this main kind of communal area.
All right. I walk over.
Okay. Captain, I'm sorry, did you see that like Het was like completely just kind of for a moment like just giving into, just, you're seeing all this kind of sweat go over his body. Are we moving? Did you see something?
Please enjoy if you like.
No. We're here for a reason. I was just trying to act like we're part of here for a reason, which is...
I think Io's got it under control.
I'm sorry, are you asking me to stay here?
Just relax.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh gosh.
Oh no, you're asking the captain to charm this guy? Uh-oh.
I think I'm gonna ask her, yeah, that's what this is. so dumb. I'm gonna...
Listen, I'm willing to negotiate also.
That's what I was gonna make it, but at this point...
It's my negotiate and charm are exactly the same, so... Negotiate is also present.
Fucking right! Doesn't
And I
matter.
have 3 ranks in both.
Do a charm check.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it 1 red and 2 purple because he is on a mission, and I'm gonna add a natural setback because holy fucking shit.
Okay, I'm gonna take
1 setback.
a setback
which
so that I
gives
get
you
an extra one.
an extra boost.
Yep.
So dumb.
Okay.
13
3
successes.
success,
3 successes.
4 advantage.
Okay.
3 success.
He looks at you, and like for a brief instinct, you see kind of like his eyes kind of like squint when you say it, like he's trying to be as cordial as he can with this. But like when you're saying like stay here, instantly kind of you're seeing like his hand kind of tighten a little bit.
Listen, in case we're wrong, we don't want to look suspicious following people around. It's more inconspicuous if we just chill.
He kind of looks at you. He feels kind of, for some reason, right? This is a gritty kind of, what you can tell, veteran of this group.
Sure.
But he seems to relinquish and just kind of smile. You see like his snout kind of just do that little laugh that he does, like a chuckle. He's like, Captain, this is your op. It is not my place to step in front of you. If you wish me to just relax, please just call me when you either find trouble or the contact. Till then, I will be right here.
All right. I follow after Io, but I'm keeping a distance. I'm just keeping an eye on what's happening.
Like, make it look like you're not trying to keep your distance.
Of course.
Keep
I'm
your
very,
distance.
cool and inconspicuous.
All right, we're gonna cut. We're gonna cut to, like there's like the reception area. There's Hazo who's there. He kind of starts to like bundle up. And he saw everyone go inside, and he just looks. He's like, "Oh, Herg, are you? I don't know. Do we wait inside? Do we wait outside? What's the least conspicuous?
I think we can stay here.
Is it not weird that there's 2 dudes just waiting around in like a place where people get naked? Isn't that
No, I don't think so.
okay?
Is that weird?
No, I mean I
Are people weird about getting naked?
don't know about your species.
Keldorians weird about getting naked?
I mean, I didn't really get to spend much time with other Keldor. I kind of just worked with my mom and my dad.
So it would be a little weird if they just kind of got naked all the time.
Often?
So I'm
Mother
sorry.
and father.
Yeah.
In the home, were they nude?
No, it was mostly on the ship, so they would never really get naked on the ship. Well, at least not that I. Look, you're right. Let's just sit here. We don't need to. I don't need to talk about my. Go ahead and roll.
What am I rolling?
I'm gonna have you roll actually for this because the only time I'm ever gonna win one ever. I'm gonna make you do a charm.
Oh shit, that's my presence. Okay.
It's only me two. It's only me two.
2 purple.
Yep.
And I will take 1 difficulty,
Sure.
which gives me an extra boost.
Sure.
And 1 setback, which is just an extra boost for me.
Sure.
Okay. Ooh, 4 successes.
Okay.
2 advantage.
So he's kind of like talking, and you're noticing that again, it's really hard because he has these protective things over his eyes, and his mouth breather kind of covers it up. So it's really hard to read like micro expressions on him. However, there's like a slight like kind of uncomfortableness in his voice that you're hearing as it's kind of distorted through his breather.
And also his body language.
His
must
body
give me
language,
something.
as he's talking about his
Yes.
parents, you see kind of like this, like a slight like slump.
Okay.
And
I'll
you-
adjust. I'll adjust.
And you can tell that like he's trying to be nice, but there's definitely something there.
Have you heard Het play music?
Yeah, he's you see me instantly. Yeah, I have.
Is it good?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of older music. It's not really my thing, but I mean,
Does he know the new hit, Cantina Band? Number One?
I wish that is so good. I could hear that on repeat so
Have
much.
you heard Cantina Band number 2?
There's a second one.
Yes, it goes like this. And then it repeats forever.
The droid who's there, sir. I'm sorry. You cannot be singing. It's. I don't. It sounded. I have a droid. I have no sense of whether that was good or not. But it's. You can't be making noise here.
It was good.
Hazo like kind of does like a side tap, like he wants to do like because Keldor only have like 3
Yes.
appendages, so he does like the equivalent of like kind of like a.
I say, give me 3, dude.
He laughs at that and like slaps your hand.
Yes.
And suddenly he dies because that's what.
Poor Hazo.
No, I forgot I drenched my hand in poison for the mission and touched this young boy.
It's like the interview.
Yeah.
Okay, no. So he laughs. It's like, please, if you're going to wait here for your friends.
And I'm like laughing with Hazo, and I turn back to the droid like, all right, we'll keep it down. Is there a place we can sit?
Please, there's a side section here. If you want to wait for your friends, you can stay in the lobby, or there's a refreshment area right over there. You're more than welcome to wait. It's like kind of the equivalent of waiting in like. It's really nice. It's really fancy, but it's like a side Starbucks of like this thing. So it's like refreshment. It's like as you were leaving it.
Hazo, do you want a refreshment?
I can't really eat if I take off my mask. I will die. But I can watch you eat.
That's okay.
Oh.
No, that's all right. I'm fine.
I mean,
I had rations and different things.
yeah.
Is there a straw or something you can get to?
Yes, there. I can drink. Yes. If I have the right apparatus. Yes. Drink, or I don't think we should be.
How old are you for a Keldor?
Old enough?
All right, okay. I don't normally like children, but you're cool.
I don't know what those two things. I mean, I'm glad that you think.
Go get a drink, and I tap him on the back, and you kind of.
Okay. So you're trying to get like this is like tea and coffee and herbal. It's like a healthy smoothie bar.
Right.
Are you trying to take him in there just to get a drink, or you're trying to go like get a drink?
No, just there.
Okay.
Well, I'll go and get like an herbal tea
Sure.
thing.
Sure. Yep. It's comped for you because you have people that are waiting inside. So whatever you want. Yeah. So you ordering drinks, you're sitting down talking to
I lean
Hazo.
in and I say, I'll have the Kanekian monkey lizard tea.
Okay.
If you know what I mean.
Go ahead and roll.
Am I rolling?
Let's.
Kanekian monkey lizard.
I'm gonna do a skullduggery on this.
Skullduggery!
Yes, my cunning is also shit. I guess
It's gonna be 4 on this one. 4 purple.
4 purple? I will use
Again, you can always let things fail. Or
1 setback, which gives me an extra boost, so 2 boosts.
Yep.
1 difficulty.
Yep.
And 1 challenge dice.
God.
Okay.
These people better know something.
Shit. I got a failure with 4 advantage.
Of course you did. Okay. So the guy kind of
Kentuckian monkey lizard.
having the
The Kentuckian monkey lizard.
I'm Kentucky.
Brew. Yes.
And the guy looks and goes, because it's all the people who work at this place aren't the Whippets themselves, so it's like a Zabrak, and he's just like, and again, he's got like the Starbucks equivalent of like his little,
Barista
apron. And he's like,
Kinetic monkey blizzard.
I think I know exactly what you're talking about, sir. No, sir, we don't have that. And then,
Oh, no. I'm
like-
upset.
meet me outside in 5 minutes. And he like goes to like make, I think what you wanted was the such and such
Yes.
blah 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 smoothie, and he goes and makes a different drink.
And then I turn back to Hazo and I'm like, that's how you do it.
So I don't know what totally confused.
A
Totally
regular
confused.
hot tea for my friend, please. Because he can't drink.
We're gonna cut to back inside. You guys are following this person. He looks to seem like, just go to like a back. Well, they have like benches on all the walls. Just kind of sits down and is just waiting, chilling there. Seems to kind of be the process is you go into like these pods, they heat up super amount, and then you like kind of go back to this area. It's like a staging area. Then you leave. You don't go immediately from these pods back out into the cold. So it's like he's kind of reacclimating, and then presumably the idea would be to leave.
Got it. Okay. Are there other pods like lined up next to each other?
They're like scattered all throughout this kind of. So think of them like every 10 or 20 feet. There's like another little like chamber, and maybe it might be a little bit. So it's not like regimented. The idea is it's supposed to be kind of like a kind of feng shui to it. So it's not like every 10 feet this and then this. So they're just kind of scattered all about. So he's kind of positioned them in an area where there's not one super close by.
All right. Any benches?
Yeah, there's benches benches all along the wall.
Got it. Then I sit on a bench that's relatively close to the pod that he's sitting in.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's sitting on a bench.
He's sitting on a bench.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I thought he was in a pod. Okay.
No, he had
never
exited
mind.
the pod. He's just found a spot to kind of chill. And then the idea is you get into a pod, heats up.
Got it. Okay.
So he's
Cool.
he's out.
I'm all-
He's now kind of in
I'm
his
all caught up now.
cool down phase.
Got it. I sit on a bench next to him.
Sure. Okay.
Is the seat taken?
No, there's quite a bit of space around here.
Great. Sit. Lean back. Well, this place certainly lives up to its reputation, doesn't it?
Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
It's gonna be a charm.
Okay.
I believe you got a rank of charm
Yes.
last week.
But I also got the automatic disadvantage to whatever I roll.
You have a roll.
To
So
that,
if you
yeah.
rolled like 3 advantages, it becomes 2.
2.
Right?
Got it. Yeah. Okay. And I also bumped up my presence as well.
She did.
Yes.
Well,
while you were playing,
I mean,
while you were
the
playing Battle.
audience was kind enough
while
to
you were
do
playing
that.
Battlefront.
Well, Battlefront is
Yeah.
up.
Ah, shit! I forgot about that one too. Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What am I rolling against?
It's gonna be. I'll make it 3.
3.
3.
Take some dice. Take some dice.
I will take. There's 2 abilities.
Okay.
1 boost.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm rolling. Okay. 5 successes with, I guess, 2 disadvantages.
What you asked him?
This place
This place
certainly
really-
lives up to its reputation.
Okay. It certainly does. And he like scoots like uncomfortably close over next to you, like just almost kind of like touching you.
I'm like definitely on the alert now.
Okay. I'm assuming because you said you were still kind of like hanging back. You didn't.
Yeah, but I'm watching them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not the first time I've been in this situation. You're not from around here, are you?
No, I'm just passing through. Figured this is, if you're gonna spend some time on this rock, this is where you gotta do it.
Came here to check this place out. It's rather famous.
Say it again? Sorry.
This place? Rather famous, isn't it?
I guess.
I mean, it's the best sauna this side of the galaxy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He, like, his foot, like, touches your foot.
And I cross my leg away from him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you said, wait, what did he say? He was just passing
He's
through.
just passing through.
Okay. He was passing through. Just
If you're gonna
passing
spend
through.
time on this planet, this is the place to be.
Okay, why are you on this planet to begin with?
Like I said, just passing through.
You know anybody here?
Go ahead and roll. Mm-hmm. Do a charm again.
Okay. There, okay. Against?
It's gonna be 2. He's
2? Oh
creepily
shit, no,
into you, so.
that is... Yeah, he's a little creepy right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
2, okay, I'll take those 2 boosts. Boop. I might have to punch this guy, so I'm gonna save the proficiency. 1 success, 3 advantage.
You know, you meet some people here, you meet some people there. I know my crew. We're just, holding.
Your crew.
Yeah, my crew. But, you meet a lot of people in strange ports and things happen, and, we all kind of get to know each other.
Did the debrief, well, above game, did the debrief say anything about?
Just that his
Okay.
name was Cobra and he had a Konekian monkey lizard.
Okay,
A Kentuckian.
got it. Okay, I'm committing. What's your name?
Do you really want to give each other's names, or should we just cut to the chase on this one?
No, I would like to know your name. Formalities are important.
You gotta think of this carefully.
So it's a Nick McNickerson, isn't it? Ah, shit.
Chet.
I know we've dealt with a Chet before. We had
What?
To
No, there's been
Yeah.
no Chets. Look, there's a lot of
couple
Chets,
Chats.
unfortunately, in
Everyone's
this universe.
there's a cat, a het, and now a chet.
It's a whole new family. Chet. It's an unusual name.
In your name? It's just, you said formalities aside, I guess.
Just Io.
Just Io. That's a very interesting name, Just Io. So, what brings you here?
I told you, the sauna.
I see. You're okay. All right. What brings you? Why are you here on this planet to go to a sauna?
I told you, it's a rather famous spa. I happen to be a connoisseur.
Not that famous. Connoisseur of spa going.
Yes.
Can you name 2 other famous spas that you've gone in your extensive spa experience?
Absolutely. There's the Kaj Rayeb.
And where's that?
It's on the outer rim, just outside Hosnian Prime.
Okay.
Or Core Worlds. Forgot I said outer rim. Because Hosnian Prime is Core Worlds, yeah.
And the second?
Kaj Rayeb. The other one is the Rush Kai Jor.
Where's that?
Same planet. That planet is famous for rest and relaxation.
Go ahead and roll.
It's amazing.
Do your core worlds on this.
Oh la la. Core Worlds.
All the dice.
Have failed.
Against?
I'll make it 2 with a natural setback.
Okay. I'm gonna take the boost.
Oh shit! I missed this. Did I miss this?
No, it just ended.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Okay.
Okay, am I still
Yeah,
going?
yeah.
Okay.
Did you still want to add? I normally have a thing that pops up, but
Okay.
I may have clicked it.
Oh yeah,
Worlds.
I've seen the thing. Comes
Yeah,
up.
I still could punch this guy because he's being super creeper right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm certainly not done with this conversation, so I'm gonna pocket that
Okay.
because I don't know how long this conversation is gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah, well, failure, 2 advantages.
He doesn't seem off-put. He also seems to feel like you kind of pulled that out of like
thin air. So he's like, okay, I believe you. You're just here. So I guess really now at this point, like, moves a hand to like next to his, like he puts it next to his leg, but it's very like clearly just like
He's
touching
so
your leg.
creepy.
And he's like, so other plans while you're here? Can't be spending all your time in a sauna.
Yeah. Well.
Does like the really weird, like creepy, like one finger.
Oh, God.
I hold my ground.
I want to punch this guy.
Internally, I'm just like.
Oh wait, hold on. We ended second round. Tier 1 dark side. Interesting. This one kind of went back and forth.
Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of back and forth.
You guys don't get the snow speeder. You don't get the tauntaun. The Wampa skin rug was unlocked.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold on to it when it gets given to you. So we're gonna hold on to this.
Okay.
But this will be coming your way eventually.
Cool.
We'll just split that rug amongst 5 of us. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, I'm going to reset the clock. We're ending our third and final round. Now, for anybody I know who's watching, it might be your first episode. This might be it. Our third round can end at any period. It can end 5 minutes into this in the last round. It could go the full 60. We don't know. So with that, you got to just go in hard and fast. Now, this last one.
Oh boy.
I was very excited. I kind of polled the audience a little bit on this one. I sent some messages out, gathered some information. This is called Shelly's Ship.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Okay. All right.
if you all remember, Shelly, Nick McNickerson has won the Galactic Lottery. She has hired a very interesting band of mercenaries to go rescue Coop, who was the other musician that they encountered, who has been captured by the Empire. And so you have a crew, or you have the team. Now you need the transportation.
Yes.
So I have 6 ships here. Now, you won the lottery. So depending on the size of this, you might be like, oh, that seems to be a large ship. She has the funds to crew it. So this isn't necessarily just like the 6
members.
people who are there. She has the support staff, depending on what it is.
Right.
So for the light side, tier 1, we have a YT 2400. And if you remember, this is Dash Rendar's kind of ship. So it's very similar to the Millennium Falcon, but it looks kind of cooler. And so that's tier 1. Tier 2 is a Republic cruiser. Now this is the ones from episode 1 where they like land into the Trade Federation ship. It's like that diplomatic ship. So at this point, especially with the Republic gone and there are no more Senate, these things would probably be like secondhand out on the market, but it'd be that ship. So it's a decently sized one. And the third one is a Carillion corvette. This is a Tantive 4 blockade runner that is presumably also, the crew for this would be probably Nick McNickerson's because, you keep it in the family.
Oh,
so,
I remember when you pulled the audience for this. Yeah. Let's keep this ship real small, y'all. Smaller ship means smaller family size.
Right.
Dark side,
Less chance of fatalities.
tier 1 is this is a cool ship that I had to look up, but it's a Wayfarer class transport. So it's like a really cool ship where like part of it is all just like one like cargo hold, but it can like detach itself from it, which is kind of cool. Tier 2 is a Gozanti cruiser. So these are like ships that have been around for a while. I think there might be, you would have seen them in Rebels where it was like the ship with like the 2 TIE fighters that are attached underneath. It's kind of like a ship, and you can attach any sort of starfighter to it. But they're like kind of, it's a decent size. It's the equivalent of, I guess you would be on par with the Republic cruiser. And then tier 3 is a Raider class corvette. So this is, if you played the Battlefront 2 game, this is like the big ship that they kind of, the Inferno Squad rolls around in, but it's like a huge ship on par with the Carillion corvette, but that the Empire uses, but you Shelly got one, and so those are the 6 ships. We'll see where it lands. She has definitely has the money to support all this. With that, we enter our third and final round and start creepy dude.
Super creepy.
With Io.
What was the last thing he asked?
Creepy Chet.
Chet.
It's going to be the last thing he ever said.
He was asking what, now that you're here, kind of on the planet.
What else were you planning?
What else
yeah.
are you doing? You can't spend all your time in.
Ugh.
That's true. So I get up. I've still got my robe on me. I'm still.
Yeah.
I get up. How far are you?
Not far.
Not far at all.
Not far.
I get up and I kind of position myself in between Kalara and Creepy Chet. But I still look at Chet and I go, want to get out of here?
You're not a roll for it. He's clearly he gets up. He's like, oh. And you see this like shit-eating grin on his face as he gets up.
I don't even wait for him. I turn around and I start walking, and I throw my voice and I go, "Follow me." Aiming it in that general direction, so he thinks I'm speaking to him.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna pursue.
Okay.
Surreptitiously.
Perfect. Okay, so they're gonna follow you. He gets up. We're gonna cut to Hazo and Hazo and Herg. You've gotten your drinks. At this point, between the time you guys entered and you went through like the different stages, it's been about like the 20 minutes that you waited. So it's getting close to that point. The guy said, "Hey, meet me outside." 20 minutes. So Hazo's like, "So we gonna do what? I don't understand what happened. Are we gonna go talk to this guy or?"
Yes, follow my lead. Come with me.
Okay.
He may be our point person to that contact. Okay.
Okay. So he said, "Meet him out back."
Yes, and it's Hazo. And as soon as things get dicey, you run. Understand? Yes, I can run faster than you, so I can catch up. If I tell you to run, run. All right.
Go ahead and roll.
Back to here to run back in here.
Do your leadership on this.
Ooh. Leadership is presence is not great.
Okay. Against what?
3.
And our thing is done.
I will.
Oh yeah, your thing is done.
Well, I'm still gonna use.
Now you guys need them dice.
One difficulty and one
Take them.
setback.
Sure.
Shit. 4 successes with 2 threats. 4 successes.
He kind of just nods. He's like, okay. You get the feeling that he will do it, but there's also that slight level of Hazo that's like, if there's something that's like, if you're maybe really, really in danger, he's going to disregard that completely.
That's what I figured. All right. So we go off to the side, out the door to try to find this little back alley.
Yeah. So you see, there's like an area where there's like, it's cold. Yeah. Especially because you were like, not in the sauna prime, but you know, you were in like a heated area, so it's definitely cold. You're feeling it. You got your fur though. It seems like Hazo's having a little bit harder time with it, but he has like a jacket on, and so he's got like his cool Han Solo, Hoth jacket, and you're heading towards the kind of this back alley area.
Yes.
You see this dude. He's in like kind of like a similar kind of just warm clothes, but nothing that's really supposed to last out here. Next to some dumpsters, and he's like smoking. You're just seeing it like go up in the air and like almost crystallize. It's already that cold. And he's just like, yeah, come here.
Kind of give him a nod and then walk over and kind of make sure that Hazo's like a little bit behind me, at least. And then I walk up and I go, so about that drink.
Yeah. You have the drink. Do you have the credits?
What?
Well, I can't just give you the drink for free.
The drink was information.
Yes. Okay. Cool. So like, there's nobody out here, so we don't need to. Do you the information?
Yes. The drink was a code for information. For a particular individual. What were you trying to sell me?
He like pulls out like a bag, and it's just straight up drugs.
Oh no, not drugs again.
Oh, you said Kentucky Fried Monkey Lizard. That's what we call it. And then you see it, and like all of it's like in the shape of like with a weird like monkey lizard. But it's just like you eat it or whatever.
Oh, that's been a misunderstanding. No, I didn't want drugs.
I'm sorry. I mean, I came out all this way, and I'm.
Yeah. So get your ass back in there. It's cold out here.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Do your what is it?
Street
Coercion?
wise.
No, coercion. Thank you. I kept thinking intimidation. Coercion.
Oh, okay. I've got a rank in one of these. All right. Against what?
It'll be 2. This guy's not that secure with his.
I will take the 1 difficulty.
Oh, I gotta refresh this because I
So
don't
weird.
have that.
Did I not have it?
No, you do. Okay.
Shit. 2 failures, 3 advantage.
Look, man, I risked my job to come out here. This is a nice job too, and you were the one that came to me. So I'll leave, but like you either are gonna pay me some money and I'll just leave, or you can pay some money and I'll give you the drugs. That's fine. But like,
How about if I give you some field rations?
Go ahead. Go ahead and roll.
What's going on?
Go ahead and roll.
Is this a negotiation?
Negotiation. It sure fucking is. It's gonna be like 3 and a set and a half.
3?
Yeah, 3 purple and a black.
Okay. I got nothing else.
No.
Wait, did I put the black one in there? No.
Oh no, you did.
Oh, I
I
did.
see it.
I couldn't see it. It's hard to see. Okay.
Here we go.
Sweet. 3 failures.
He's like, oh, you have, dude, you don't like drugs, but you have field rations? Give it up.
Really?
Yeah. That shit's really hard to come by out here. That shit will knock you on your ass. Why are you asking for a Kentucky?
Don't do it like a drug. It's for,
That's what it is.
Field rations is for food.
Are you talking about real? And it's like, dude, I think there's another miscommunication.
Yes.
Yes, I don't know. Also run.
Hold on.
Oh, there's some back and forth happening.
Okay. So he steps forward. He just like puts a hand out, and he's like, I think that this has totally been an accident, miscommunication. It's pretty funny if you just take a step back and think about it. So, and he's like, reaches into his pocket. It's like, so like, sorry for the inconvenience. No big deal here. And he just kind of hands him like a pouch of like credits. And he's like, we'll just all pretend like this didn't happen, and we'll just all go on our way.
And then I look at the drug dealer. I'm like, cool.
He takes the money, and he just kind of grumbles. You can tell that he's a little bit still bitter about this whole thing.
Come on, it was funny.
And he walks in. He goes back into like he's like walking back into his like
I
service.
turn back to Hazo. I'm like, well, that was a waste of time. Let's get out of here.
Dude,
I know, right?
I have a mask on. I can't even take drugs. Why would he think that I...
Hey, Hazo. Put my hand on his shoulder. You really saved my ass back there.
You were testing me. I get it.
job.
I get it.
No, you saved my ass.
Okay, Herg. All right, I get it. And he starts to like walk back towards like
All right.
in there.
Herg's gonna go like this and like snap his neck by accident or something.
I'm a hero to this kid, I guess.
You did save him from Narshada. Anyways,
Yeah.
cutting back to
To the spot.
inside. At this point, you're like, this guy's following you.
He's following me.
Where are you going?
She's
He's
following.
following her. I'm
Yes.
following
Yes, sorry,
him.
sorry.
Can I see? What's his name? Our other contact. Het.
Het and Chet. This is. I realize now that this is very. I apologize.
Yeah.
We're gonna retcon this too. I was trying to think of. It's Chaz. It's
Chaz. Oh,
A
Chaz
Chet
is
and
the
a
drug
Chaz.
dealer?
That's
Chaz.
such a.
No, leave it,
Ugh.
Chet.
Okay, we're leaving it Chet.
I mean, either or. I mean, it's kind of like.
Yeah, I think we're maybe not going to see him again, but I don't know.
Yeah.
He might be.
Do I see Het?
Yeah, he's there. He's kind of in the same spot that you. He seems to look at you.
And then discreetly, I just go.
He kind of like nods and walks into like a very close one of these like pod rooms. Just kind of like nods and like goes into it.
I'm still walking out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still walking out. And I indicate to Het.
Like he took your
I
indication.
think he's
and
trying
was
to indicate
like,
that you should go.
he acknowledged it, and
got
then
it.
what you do is totally fine. But just to make sure, like he acknowledged that you,
Oh, okay.
and then his reaction was kind of like do a look back and go into one of the
Pod.
pod
Oh,
rooms.
okay. Then never mind. Then I reroute.
Okay.
And I follow Het.
Okay. So you go inside.
Yeah.
And you see like the guy like stop at the door, like when he sees Io like walk in. Joella, you see this, and goes inside. Kind of shrugs and goes inside.
Okay.
Now you've seen this. Now you're still you're tailing him.
Yep.
What do you do?
So they're at the sort of cabin things have what, like doors on them that
Yeah.
close?
How private are these things?
Yeah, they're pretty private.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all like a self-contained little room.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to.
I call
a
out from
big
inside.
door that's like sealed that keeps everything in.
Right. I'm waiting to hear if Io gives me any sort of verbal indication that like I should get in there.
Yeah, see, as creepy Chad is opening up the door, I say, please, Do come in.
All right, I'm gonna.
Okay.
then.
Okay. So you walk in, and or he walks in.
Right.
Chet walks in. As you start to go, he kind of like puts a hand at the door. He's like, "Oh, sorry, private party."
Wait, he says that to me?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I think that you can arrange to maybe include one more in your little soiree.
Oh no! Roll your charm. Whoa! It's like, what do I just? Okay, it succeeds. Like, what do I?
It's possible to
Just
fail.
blank check it all the way through. It's only gonna be 2 because this guy's a little creeper. So
Cool.
you being like, yeah, let me come in here.
All right. I'm good. I got. Oh, I only got 8 advantage.
He kind of looks and he looks you up and down. He's like, maybe, but not now, and like kind of like closes the door.
I just wait.
Okay.
But Het's in there with me.
He's in there. However,
What has he done?
Oh no.
you kind of like quickly scan the room. You can do a perception check if you want, but it looks like Chet, like, because again, it's like you walked in and it's like, it's been like cranked up. So there's like a huge amount of mist, and Het seems to have just like kind of disappeared into the mist. Like he can't be seen.
Okay.
No.
But he's there.
He is in there.
He is there.
Yeah.
He's there somewhere.
Got
It
it.
seems like somebody had cranked it up really high, and it seems like Chet has no clue. I'm really seeing I should have thought about that. Chet does not see Het.
We can just call him Creeper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
creepy
Yeah.
dude.
Creepy McCreep Town.
Creepy
Yeah.
McCreepy.
But Het's in there.
Het 2 is his name, or Het?
Het 2.
Het 2.
Het too.
Het 2 Brute?
Het who?
Het who?
Okay, so
Yeah,
you're in
that's
there with Creeper, and he's just like, okay, well, I was just in one of these, so I'm not gonna lie. I've sweat out quite a bit, but I got some energy left if this is your thing, I guess.
Sure.
All right, and just disrobes.
That's fine. Not my first time in this situation.
Oh, somebody's about to get a scrote to throat.
Is that Chet? Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't look like a Chet.
Okay, what do I look
Mind if I
like?
call you something?
Sure.
Cobra?
Go ahead and roll.
Oh, dang.
Ooh, this is it.
Do your perception on it.
All the eggs in this basket.
Perception?
Yep.
Against?
Dang.
It's gonna be 3 purple and 1 natural setback because Het has really cranked up and stuff, so it's hard to
Okay.
like kind of see his Chet's starting to get lost in this mist.
But he's
He's there.
standing. He's standing right there.
Yeah, he's fully there. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to throw in those 2 proficiencies.
Okay.
Dang.
Good.
You're about to perceive the fuck out of this, Io.
Cool.
4 successes, 2 disadvantages, 1 triumph.
Okay. You see that? And he's like, whatever you want to call me, I'm down for it, right? But you notice that, so he's definitely responds to it like, okay. But there is absolutely no sort of like indication or
guy's a
recognition
I really do not like this
behind his
guy.
Waste
eyes
of time.
that meant anything to him.
Every sense of the word.
But he starts to like move towards you. Like, doing like a really stupid little bit of like like I'm about to get some kind of
It was
dance.
just like some random creeper. And not our
Oh,
contact.
this is totally some random
exactly what it
creeper.
is, yes.
Okay, it's exactly what it is.
Just to be 100%, he had
Yeah.
no recognition of what that meant. He was like, okay, fine. And now he's moving in.
Okay.
I'm outside.
Yeah, you're outside. You know what? I pivot deftly out of the way.
Okay.
And I said, you know what? It's actually really, really strong in here. Just stay here. Just give me a second. And I open the door.
Okay, well, he's kind of coming towards you, so you can move to the side. But like you're moving towards the door, and he's going to start moving towards the door.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Do your athletics on this.
Athletics? Well, I'm all cleared out of dice, so. Okay.
It's going to be 3 purple.
Oh my god.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right, well, I've got nothing.
Easy.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't. 2 successes.
Okay, so you're moving towards the door, and you definitely get to the door first. He grabs your arm though. So you get there first, and you can like start to open it. But he's grabbing. He's like, hey. Where are you going? You see that Het is kind of like predator status. Again, Chet is fully focused on you, but Het just like emerges out of the mist and is like moving
Is there
towards.
a problem here?
And like he doesn't say anything, but he's just kind of he only has one eye as well, so he's looking at you, and he's just like.
Okay, so open the door. He has my arm.
Yeah.
I actually throw him out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do your athletics again.
Athletics again.
And this isn't out into the waiting room.
Yeah, it's like the common area.
Yeah.
Oh, so would Hergen...
No.
No,
You guys
this
are
is-
like out
no.
in like the reception area. So imagine it, reception area,
And then you go inside the
area
common
where
area.
everyone kind of derobes,
Rooms, got it, got it.
declothes, robes up. Big open area with all these little pods, and then
cool.
inside that, those pods are where they're at right now.
Okay.
Okay. And
Again?
it's gonna be 3. This guy is. You got this guy a little riled up.
So I throw him out. Okay. Am I roll?
We'll find.
Yeah. We'll see.
Find out.
Yeah.
4 successes, 1 advantage.
Okay.
So the
So
blank
not
purples,
only
and I
does
was
the
like,
door open up, and you just Kilara, you're standing by.
Yep.
Dude just gets thrown out, butt ass naked. Do you use this opportunity? I'm gonna use the advantage where it's like if you wanted to do something as well, like go into the room or react, you can. So it's like you could get into the room without anything,
Right.
or react to seeing this.
As much as I want to just like kick this guy as he's fallen, I'm gonna duck into the room with them.
Okay, so like one swift movement, you push this dude out. Kilara sees it, and she starts to like come in.
And he's again. The room is just a waiting room, so just a naked dude I threw out.
Yeah, and so like
Right.
again, so imagine it where it's like
Are there other naked people in this room?
in the particular room. Yeah, some people are.
Yeah.
Some people are.
It's not like
It's not
he's
that
out there,
again,
like
so
the
it's like-
front.
You know, you're in this area. Each one of these little circles is like a little pod in this room, and this whole big area is like an open area.
Yeah.
So there's like a bench that goes along all around like the structure of this thing. But you know, each one of these pods is you're in one of these, and you just kind of kicked him back out there. He doesn't have a robe anymore. He doesn't have his.
No.
So it's just
No. And you've ducked in.
Yeah, I ducked in.
Close the door.
okay.
So I guess that was a whole lot of nothing.
Not our guy.
You guys want to walk me through that one? Because that guy seemed real. How do you humans say it?
Creepy.
Yeah. The term that we have is like.
Predatory.
No. It's like hoofy. Like he's very like.
Grabby.
I guess that's the word that you'd use. Yeah.
Okay. Well, forgive us for thinking that a human male amongst a bunch of not human people could potentially be our contact.
No, I agree. So then where does that leave that? Was he the only human that was here?
It's the only one we've
So-
seen. Doesn't mean he's the only one who's here.
Okay, well then I guess we got to keep looking.
Right.
Or do you feel like that's going to be some sort of problem and we need to leave?
No. He seems pretty vile and forgettable. Certainly not the kind of person that the fine, upstanding proprietors of this place would want amongst their clientele.
And he's naked.
There is that.
And he like goes over to like the robe that's there and he just like kind of kicks it into like the gutter drainage.
Yeah,
or something
yeah.
down there. Oops. And his snout. Anytime he laughs, you just gotta assume that his snout's going up and down.
Do you know anything about this ceremony they keep talking about?
It's just their fancy way of adding something to like what everyone's going through. It's just there's customs and stuff to go in here. They're trying to make it bigger than it is, but it's just you can't come in here wearing clothes. You got to be mindful of everyone else that's here. You kind of need to not do what I think that guy was doing, but it's all just pomp and circumstance. It doesn't really mean anything.
Okay. Well, I guess we go back to the waiting room and back to the drawing board.
As much as I feel like you are fully capable, I would ask. It's the gentleman thing to do. May I go first?
Be my guest.
So he like kind of opens the door like totally just fist is ready. He opens the door, and there's nobody there.
Good.
Okay.
Creepy ninja.
After you. He kind of like steps away. Like, I guess let's look.
All right.
Split up.
Sure.
Okay. Again, if you anything, I know this wasn't the contact, but you may have thought, just let me know. You guys gave it to me, Channel 4. He just starts to kind of like walk off in the direction. Cut back to Herg and Hazo are. You guys went back inside like the reception
Back into
area?
like the, yeah, if he got like a regular tea, he's drinking it, I'm fine, because I didn't want to drink, I wanted drugs apparently.
Yeah.
Now we're back out of the Starbucks to the side, now we're back in the reception area.
Okay.
And Herb turns to Hazo and says, I'm gonna try something. And Herb walks up to the reception desk, droid, and say, excuse me, I have a question.
Yes, I'm here to answer all of your questions.
What is the policy for bringing in small companion pets?
I'm sorry?
What is the policy for this spa? I have very much enjoyed my stay thus far and would like to return and go inside next time. When I return, what is the policy for small pets?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Pets are definitely not allowed in the sauna at all.
What about, not even a Kanekian monkey lizard? Those stay out of the way.
Oh, sir, absolutely not. They are most mischievous. They are known for just destroying. One person snuck one in a long time ago, and it just caused such a hassle. And
Really? A long
pooped
time ago?
everywhere.
What
years and
happened?
years and years ago. Never again.
So there's
Never
no
again.
guess here with an animal like that?
Oh, of course not, sir. No, absolutely not. Were there any other questions I can help you with?
Yes, how hot is it?
Particularly in this room, sir, or in general? I can tell you the weather outside.
Sure.
It's cold. Insert cold.
Great, thank you. And then Herc sits back down and turns to Hazo and he's like, I got nothing from that.
I don't. Well, no. That's. We should probably relay that. There's not a. They got to be looking for something else.
I will. Captain.
Yes.
It's like kind of distorted because of like all the steam and stuff, but you can hear it.
Captain, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I've got some bad news.
What is it?
I just asked the droid what the policy was on small animals like Kaneki and monkey lizards. And they're
And?
not allowed here. There's no guest with that here at all.
And I can hear that too, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm presumably.
It's
listening.
Channel 4, so can
Yeah.
Hat. What's
Yeah.
up, Hat?
Hello, Herc.
What's up, dude?
I
Captain, what does that
wonder.
mean?
Maybe he doesn't have a Kanekian monkey lizard. Maybe it's some sort of,
Bad intel?
no,
Stuffed animal?
like a marking on his body or,
Hologram? Oh, a tattoo?
right, or some
Okay.
sort of trinket.
We're gonna have to check every human's naked body. I'll start on this end, Captain.
Well, we've already eliminated the possibility of one.
That is true.
As she's saying that, you see like a dude like leave out of like the kind of area where they like collect, where everyone like derobed or declothed on the ropes, and he's just like a little disheveled, and he's like a little. Why never? This is, and he just kind of like storms out past.
Good work, you guys.
I guess process of elimination, right?
He was showing me all the signs. I don't understand.
All right. That guy sounds like a real idiot. Okay, I'll try to do some more reporting, and I'll report back if I find anything.
Yeah.
I'll do more
And-
investigative work.
Keep your eyes peeled in case a human with an actual Kanekian monkey lizard does show up.
You got it. Over and out. Reapers, out! Just kidding, just kidding. Your Jimbo crew, safe.
It's a good start.
I go back to the droid real quick and I'm like, also, excuse me,
Yes.
another question. I'm terribly racist
Oh my god.
towards humans. They disgust me. I just saw one walk by and a little shiver went down my spine. I thought, oh, disgusting. I would never want to be in the same room as one of those. They're disgusting and stupid and dumb, all of them. Blanket statement. How many humans do you have as guests right now currently?
Go ahead and roll.
What did you have to say?
Not charm. I don't know what to do for this.
What if the droid's racist too? What if the droid's like, me too? This is street smarts.
Yeah, that's actually what I was looking at. Go ahead and do street smarts.
All right, street smarts. And I will use a difficulty.
Okay.
Rolling against how many?
Streetwise, yeah.
It's gonna be 2.
2 purple. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Yes. Shit. 1 advantage. So failure or nothing, and then 1 advantage.
Okay. So you asked how many.
Humans.
So the droid's like, oh, and you like hear it's like voice like lower, like 1 kind of like octave.
Droid is also racist.
Humans are the absolute worst. I call them like they are just the bane of the galaxy. They're everywhere. They just keep populating. They don't really do anything.
The worst part is they think they're so important.
The Empire, and like the droid just like keeps talking, like you've hit like his thing, and like won't stop. And the Empire, don't get me wrong. How can you have a homogenous group that's one just giant emperor that rules everything? Like,
Yes,
that
the
doesn't
Empire,
make any
yes.
sense. Like, and he just keeps going,
Yes.
won't shut up.
Jesus
You just keep
Christ.
talking. So you've definitely got him
My goodness.
kind of there, but like doesn't answer your question at all.
Buddy. How many humans though? They're gross, right? How many are here?
Go ahead and roll again.
Yes.
Do it one more time.
We're all clear.
3 purple?
Was that what I had last time?
Yeah.
So it's going to be 3, but you're going to get a natural setback because he's just off on this tangent.
Oh, I thought maybe we'd get a natural boost because they're like bros.
I'll tell you what, because it's not like those cancel out. Yeah, you get
And a boost?
You get and a boost.
Because I broke down his racist walls. Here we go.
God.
Yes! 3 successes with a disadvantage, with 1 threat, but 3 successes.
Oh yes, well there were. Let me check my records.
Yes.
Well, I started my shift a little bit later, so I'm not completely sure how accurate this information
fair.
was. But from when I started, there was 1 filthy human being that just left, and 1 other filthy human female.
And when did you start? How long ago?
I started about like 2. I don't know why the droid would say like, and why it turns it into something. You've really hit like his like sub-programming. Whoever programmed him, totally programmed him when he goes
racist
this
valley,
way.
dude.
It's like totally disgusting, and I like totally started like 3 hours ago or 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago.
Thank you. Thank you for answering my questions. I'll keep everything discreet. Walk back over to Hazo, sit down, and I go, Captain,
What is it, Herc?
according to the receptionist droid who started 3 hours ago, there was only 2 humans here currently. One of them just left. Good luck. But it was a female. Sorry. It was a female human. I don't know if that helps.
She left this whole establishment?
Yes.
In the entire establishment.
As of 3 hours ago, there may have been more beforehand. Who haven't left yet?
Like 2 hours ago.
Right.
2 hours. I thought you said 3 hours ago.
Two.
2 hours ago.
So either our contact has been here all day or he's not here.
Correct. Or a contact is a woman with no monkey lizard.
Herg, you said that the droid said there was a total of 2 humans in the entire establishment?
Yes.
One of them was a male?
Yes.
The other one was a female?
Yes.
Herg, I'm human.
Oh, that's right.
Hold on, time out. Totally 3. Totally 3. We're retconning this one.
Yeah.
That was my bad. No offense. No offense.
You're just so cool. I didn't. We didn't think of you as a human. So one other female, Captain.
All right, I'll keep my eyes
It's
peeled for
not
a woman.
you.
Thank you. I know I'm not our contact.
We're still in the pod, right?
Yeah.
We haven't left
No,
yet.
I've seen you guys.
No,
you
yeah,
left
we've
the
already-
start. You're
okay,
all
cool.
searching different areas.
Captain, I lied and said I was racist towards humans to get that information from the receptionist droid. I'm not, in case he says some weird thing to me as we leave. If we decide to leave, I'm totally cool with humans.
That's okay, Herg. That's very resourceful.
Hug out.
All right. Looking for a woman.
Go ahead and do a perception check.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Got it.
Okay.
You're gonna have to think like a woman to catch a woman.
What's the difficulty?
You know what you're looking for. You kind of did that before. 2
2 with a natural setback.
Because it's
Foggy.
Steamy in here. Okay, well, there's no dice, so this is what we're going with.
No dice.
No dice. Oh, dang. I got a triumph. 4 successes and a disadvantage.
You did get a disadvantage. Let me think about this one real quick. I gotta focus. You guys, I gotta focus on the little things.
While this is happening.
You know, it was really, really steamy in the pod, so just...
So you walk through lava and your feet fall
So
off.
I see this person, but I just like faint immediately because it's so hot.
So, you know what? Yep, we're gonna go with that. Not to that level, not to that level, but to the extent of you start looking around. You definitely see that there's like a kind of like a group of individuals that are all kind of like communing and talking, and it seems to be like you're kind of drawn toward the fact that there's like normally everyone kind of collects and does their like private time here. There seems to be like a gathering. As you move closer, you see that there's definitely a female human there. She's got like this red hair. It's kind of like drepped and like wet, and surrounded by like a bunch of like whippids, like dudes. Then they're all like talking. She like says something, and they're like laughing. But it is really hot in here. So you're gonna take how many disadvantages did you get? 2?
just, yeah.
1?
One.
You'll take a strain.
All right.
You'll take a strain.
I'll take it. I am gonna call out to Io and
Just Io?
no,
Or
to
the whole
both.
channel?
No, to everybody.
Okay.
I think I have eyes on her.
What? I'm not too far away. Yeah.
Yeah, you could easily.
I look around the room and I see the human.
You see Kalara.
I see. Oh, I see you. Okay.
I'm going in just to get a closer look.
All right. And
Captain, this is where exactly are you? We can at least move in that direction.
See that gathering of whippids?
You guys both do.
Yes.
Yes?
They seem to be completely enchanted by her.
Okay. Captain, I'm going to do this. Go make contact. But just in case, I'm going to move towards the door. You let me know if for any reason she makes a run for it. I will be nearby.
Absolutely.
Okay. Io, what do you do during this time?
I trail behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you move up, and they seem to be all like, all these guys gather around. They're whippids, so like they are naked, but it's they're all covered in fur. This chick is totally naked too. She's just sitting there, kind of like just arms up, kicked back on the bench. She's just like legs out, like kind of crossed, and she's like talking to them, and they're all like laughing and whatever she just said. They're still kind of laughing about it.
Is there any sort of markings or anything on her body?
Do a perception check.
Okay. Got it. What's the difficulty?
2.
Okay. That's that.
3 advantage.
You definitely see that she has a tattoo on her body, but from where you're at, you can't make
tell
out
what
what
it
it
is. Okay.
I try to do a perception check.
You can.
Okay.
It's going to be, you're a little bit farther away, so it's going to
Yeah.
be more difficult.
Okay.
Okay, take it.
Against what?
It's going to be 3.
3? Got it. 1 success, 1 advantage.
Okay, so you've kind of been getting used to this kind of mistiness that's in this room. So you see that color is moving forward, and you kind of focus and kind of use like an eagle eye kind of look. And there's definitely just like kind of like right on her body, just on her body, you see that there is definitely a tattoo, and of this tattoo, it is a Kowokian monkey lizard.
All right, I get on comms and I go, Kalara, I'm joining you. This is our girl.
All right.
She's the one with the tattoo.
The girl with the Kowokian monkey lizard tattoo.
Monkey lizard tattoo.
Maybe that's a book series or a movie.
Maybe.
Think about it.
Is this the reason why we're in space Sweden?
What? Don't be silly, Io.
Oh my god.
I gotta go watch a movie trilogy. I'll be right back. See what we're up against.
I sort of approach the group. Yes.
Sure.
Where is she in sort
She's
of?
like right in the middle, and there's like, she's like in kind of this prime spot, like in the middle, and then there's
right.
2 on one side, like 3 on the other.
And I said, I'm joining you.
Yes. Yeah. I was following me.
Yeah. So she's just gonna like kick back and there's like this entourage almost kind of feel of like these bros around her.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. It's unusual and surprising to see another human around these parts.
You know, I guess a lot of us are passing through, I guess. I don't know. Sure. Yes.
Passing through. Seems that you've got quite a rapport here with the locals.
Go and roll. Mm-hmm. I don't know why, but go and roll it.
Because I failed before, that's why.
Go and roll your stealth. I'm going to make you roll.
Stealth!
Do your fucking charm.
Charm, and we've got 5 and 1 in the dice.
I just have to, so it'll be 1 red and then 2 purple.
1 red and 2 purple. Cool.
Oh, crap.
I'm gonna take 2 setbacks.
Sure.
We're down to 3. All right.
It's really funny to watch the digital dice. 2 success, 4 advantage.
Okay. And you asked, sorry.
I was just remarking that she seems to be very popular with the locals.
You know, when you spend a lot of time out in the outer rim, you learn to make friends pretty quick.
Sure.
Sorry. Do you want to... I was just about to leave. Did you want the spot? Or I guess... I don't understand. Or just making conversation.
Just making conversation. Say, fascinating tattoo that you've got there. I was told to be on the lookout for something matching that description.
She says something in a language that you don't know. And like the laughing, jovial nature of like all the whippets around here just kind of stops. And they all look at you. Very serious. The tone has gone from whatever it was she said. Snap them out of it. Go ahead and roll. You're going to do your cool.
Okay. I'm pretty cool, actually. Right? Yeah, coolest presence.
I'm going to find out what you suck at. I'm going to make you do it all the time to make up for this.
Okay.
It's going to be 2.
2?
Plus a setback.
And a setback. I'll take a setback boost to balance that. Okay. 2 success, 3 advantage.
Okay. So she just kind of like stares at you, and all of these other whippets stare. And you said you were right up there, right?
Making my way. Yep.
Do you want to just come in as well, or you're seeing at this point, you also see that whatever they were doing, they were talking has stopped, and all 5 of these whippets and this human have kind of focused on Kilara.
I hang just back because I don't want to make it seem too suspicious.
Sure. Okay.
I don't want to make them feel like they're being ganged up on.
Okay.
So, but I do stay within very, very close proximity.
So they're all staring at you. She kind of stares at you very intently. The smile's gone off her face. She says something else in this language, and they all get up, start moving towards you.
All of them?
All 5 of them. And as they move closer, they move past you. And she just kind of motions for like the seat next to her.
All right. I sit down.
Okay. Say that one more time.
I'm looking for someone.
I found someone you have.
I'm under the impression that the name Cobra might mean something to you.
Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Do your charm.
Okay. What's the difficulty?
It's going to be 2 in a red.
Okay. Great. I'll take a difficulty. Six success, 1 disadvantage.
So she can easily look straight ahead. She like doesn't make eye contact with you. She's like, well, you're saying everything right.
but you're not Randall, so deal's off.
Not Randall.
And with that, she gets up, and that's also where we'll end today.
Oh my, what?
Pencils and Parsecs, everybody.
Man.
If you hadn't retconned that thing,
Yeah.
we almost would have had a Kowakian monkey lizard with a tattoo of a human.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
That's our guy. That's it right there.
No, I literally was just being like, oh, okay, and then not putting two and two together. So with that,
Great.
we're gonna end. We're gonna do some post-credit scene stuff.
Oh, dang.
First things first. You used it a lot this round, Io.
Yes.
So you're gonna do a Core Worlds.
Core Worlds. Core Worlds.
That seems well earned.
Okay.
And
You're the
it's
only
gonna
light-sided
be
character.
Yeah. Oh, no.
5 purple dice.
5 purple dice. Core Worlds.
Wow.
And okay.
But you have got 4 boosts.
I'm gonna throw in those
2 abilities.
4 boosts and 2 abilities. Is the only thing I'm rolling for, yes?
Yep.
Okay, then I'm throwing those in.
Done.
Oops.
So 4
Awesome.
boosts,
Yup.
2 abilities.
Okay, odds are looking good. Come on. Good, nice. Not too many blanks.
Well,
Yes.
2 successes, 3 advantages.
You will increase a rank of Core Worlds
Okay.
by 1.
By 1.
Heard.
Sweet.
Huzzah.
Yes.
You're gonna do a roll for me.
Yes.
It's gonna be leadership, because you've been leading Haza around. You've been palling around a little bit. Gave him some orders.
Okay.
It's gonna be 4 purple dice.
Leadership. My presence is this. Okay. And I will use 1 setback.
Oh, I'm sorry, 5. I said 4. I meant 5.
That's
It's
okay.
5 purple.
I'll use 1 setback.
Just take them.
This. Let me rephrase. This is gonna be the only. You should.
Yeah,
use
it's.
all.
I'm not getting to roll.
Then I'll use 2 setbacks and the 1 difficulty
Yeah,
as well.
take them all.
Okay. 3 failures. So I get a negative ranking
You
in
get it.
leadership.
Yeah. He's dead. He died. Apparently, green tea lethal to Keldor. Lethal.
That's why they call them Plo Koon, you know what I'm saying?
No one does. So with that, everybody, thank you so much. What will happen next? Only time will tell next week. A few things. First off, thank you as always for. Oh wait, no, scrap that. Hold on. We ended
Yes.
tier 1,
Yes.
dark
yeah.
side. So I'm going to send a picture of this thing out and kind of the layouts so that everyone can
ship?
see it.
Cool.
So this is a
What did Shelley buy?
Wayfarer class transport. It's kind of cool in the sense that like a big section of it is like a giant cargo hold
That
and
you
you can
can
like detach, and so like you could turn that into whatever you want, detach it, whatever. So I'll send pictures out tonight with that, so you can see the ship that, and with her infinite money that she bought, this is the one she chose. And this will be the command center for when we do our
Operation
Rescue.
Magnificent.
Oh, I think that's
Operation
that's pretty
Memory.
cool.
Yeah.
And with that,
That's cool.
Is it
first, yes.
That's cool.
Cool.
Thank you, everybody. We couldn't do it
dope.
without you, so we appreciate everything you did with all of the dice on Friday and it
was great.
Yeah, thank you for all
the.
the.
Figure out how to fix that. And then
You just kept giving me red dice this whole episode.
I know. It still didn't do anything. With that, thank you so much. Everything helps support the channel. We're a small crew here, and I really enjoy what I do, and I couldn't do it if it wasn't for this guy over here. So continue to help us out with that.
I can't get the tips page to load. Thanks for all your tips. Having some Wi-Fi issues, but
Sure.
no biggie.
It is Wi-Fi
It is
Wednesday.
Wi-Fi Wednesday.
Wi-Fi
yeah.
Wednesday.
Wi-Fi Wednesday. That's the problem.
So
We'll go over the tips next week.
Sure.
Sure.
Because there's always some fun little messages
Yeah.
there for you guys.
Lucas,
Yeah.
I must ask you a question, man. How do you do it, man?
How do I do
How do you
what?
do it every week?
I don't get the question. I didn't understand the joke.
You're the best. You're the
I'm
best.
shaving it tomorrow.
What? Give it.
I hate it.
It looks
Yeah.
good. Why did you grow it?
I didn't grow it.
Yeah, you
I
did.
shaved to make it.
Why?
Because he felt like
I
it.
wanted to see.
Dude,
Sometimes
it
you
looked like-
He was
guys find out.
experimenting. He was experimenting.
It's like for me when I shave mine. I'm like, I don't like it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I've settled on this. Like, this
Yeah,
is
that's a
it.
good look.
That's
a
it.
good look.
I do.
You can take it from here if you want to. If you know
No,
where to
I
plug.
know. I just was gonna say thank you, like always, and
Yeah.
thanks for like talking to us in the Reddit thread.
Yeah.
It's real fun.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Be sure to check out
comment, be vocal. There's a lot actually to unpack with this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a few things. There's a few things. I'm
There's
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say that. I'll save it for the Reddit. There's a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
So
I know we
please-
say that every single week, but it's
Yeah.
because it's true.
It's true.
Every
Yeah.
single week. Yeah.
Let's not forget that in the very beginning, what happened to Cool and what information we found out,
Yep.
and how that applies to everything else.
I was also on the internet a lot.
Good job, Emma.
Yes, you
Yeah.
were. Yes, you were.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad that it worked out with. Cool.
And we could get some nice speculation about the mission itself.
Yep.
Which is cool.
Thoughts,
And
comments,
why
questions?
this girl specifically is looking for Randall.
With that, be sure to jump in the Reddit. Thank you so much. This has been Pencils and Parsecs, part of Wi-Fi Wednesday.
I think we actually saw it on Star Wars Wednesday.
I don't think that has the same feel.
Okay,
I don't,
all right.
I don't,
That's
Star
fine.
Wars Wednesday.
Here's the thing, Keith was so set.
Keith was really into Wi-Fi Wednesday, so.
Look, how about this? Only when Keith is not here,
Is it Wi-Fi Wednesday?
we'll call it Wi-Fi.
Perfect.
So you'll never get to actually enjoy it. No, with that, we actually do miss Joe and Keith. You guys will hopefully be back next week, and we'll continue these adventures of the Yojimbo here on Pencils and Parsecs, part of Star Wars Wi-Fi Wednesdays. Sure.
Great.
Yeah.
Jump in the Reddit.
Yes,
hit
please.
us up on the Twitter sphere using hashtag Pencils and Parsecs. There's a lot of people who have been getting caught up. We're telling us
Yes.
kind of telling us as it's happening, and I love it. So if this was your first episode after getting caught up, thank you so much. If you've been staying up really late, because there's also a lot of people who
We
don't
love
watch
you.
this in the time zone.
Yeah.
We love you, but also be sure to go
Take care of yourself.
Here's the thing, get your rest. Get
Yeah.
your rest. We want you to keep watching, so
Yes.
You
please
can
just-
always
Yeah.
watch the VOD later, immediately if you're a subscriber, basically. And you can, hang out on Friday nights for our party stream and just use our hashtags.
Exactly.
And it goes into
And just
our
give us
dice
dice.
pool.
We'll assess whether or not that's gonna. Watch it on video on demand.
Regardless of
You
it,
should tune in
yeah.
on Fridays for the party game.
Yeah.
We always do stuff that tries to apply into that, and it was actually a lot of fun. I had
It was
a blast
fun.
with
I had a good
Red
time
Flags.
too. I tried to sit in a chair that wasn't there.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that
My
was
boy Danny
really
Monteith
funny.
was there too.
Pretty good.
That is already my favorite GIF of 2018.
Yeah.
Is you falling on your ass
Yep.
and I think it was,
nobody
was it
gets up.
Danny?
It's-
It was just Danny goes, oh, that's it.
Everybody else was just
Yeah. They're like,
I didn't process it. It was literally just because it was in my peripheral. Anyways, before we go, do you want to tell everybody? Everyone probably knows who you are, but tell us who you are, where they can find you, anything you want to plug before we head out.
Yeah, sure. I'm Emma Fife. I can be found all over the internet at my name, Emma Fife. Find me on Twitter. I tweet all the time about all the stuff I'm doing.
Cool. I am Kim Cannon. That's Kim with a Y. KYMCANON. That's my handle on all of my socials. And I have been dropping some pretty major bombs these past few weeks. So let's talk.
Yeah, Kim really takes this very seriously, which we all saw last week, but even more so than that, I think that was just the culmination. I mean, I'm always impressed with how the novellas I get when it comes to
I sent him
Aya's
9
backstory.
pages last time.
Oh, jeez.
And that's why it's gotten to the
Single
point where I'm
space?
just like, you tell me what you see. No.
Yeah. But I've been dropping major stuff.
I have some theories.
Yeah.
I'll share them on Reddit.
and you guys can find me at Hector is Funny. And please be sure to check out a new podcast that me and my buddy Keller just launched. We have 2 episodes in the bag. It's a movie podcast. We have 498 episodes to go. Emma's going to be on it real soon.
I am.
Talking about a movie called Superman Returns.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's
That
gonna
was in
be-
the top?
500 of the greatest movies of all time. I swear. It was there.
Jeez.
Yeah. Superman,
Okay.
we just watched Saw.
When was the public? Not to spoil it, but
Saw.
you're going through the top 500. It's the AFI top 500.
No, it's not AFI. It's Empire Magazine. So it's
Empire
an
Magazine.
Oh,
magazine
okay.
from 2008, from 10 years ago.
But from 10 years ago. So literally, it's a snapshot. Not only is it that you guys are discussing these movies, it's a snapshot of what people thought were
movies
great.
Good at the
2008.
time.
Yeah.
And then to think, we talk about it constantly, the movies that have come out since then.
Yep.
And we're like, oh, this would be gone. And then this movie would be on there. Or this movie would be on there.
Totally.
We're talking Keller and I are like, all right, if there's a movie from the Fast and the Furious franchise that's going to be on the top 500, what's it going to be?
Yeah,
Fast
which one?
5. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. All the movies that have come out since then, but it's crazy. But
I'm excited.
Superman Returns is going to be great.
So excited.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. But I'm excited to do the podcast.
Okay,
There it
great.
is.
Okay,
The
cool.
movie, not so much.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Great.
What about you, Bert?
Oh, I'm Bert Jennings. You can find me at Ninjanomics 101. I pretty much do this. That's it. This is where you can find me. So if you want to see more of me, tune in next week.
And you'll be here.
I will I would probably be here. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. Probably. There's actually, I'm very excited. I'll tease you guys with this.
Oh, yeah.
The thing I'm actually most excited about, Pencils and Parsecs 2018. Also, real quick, 1 year anniversary had
Yes.
come up like Wednesday?
Oh yeah,
It
Really?
was the 6th. No, because it popped up on my
right,
Facebook.
yeah,
actually.
but
Yeah.
that's the anniversary of us having
Character
creation.
creation.
Yeah.
Our like
To me, it's-
actual story anniversary is on Saturday.
Dope.
Regardless,
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
We're in it.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
it's
cool.
pretty
This is
cool.
literally the highlight of my week. I
You're
don't know.
And
One-
we've all been here from the beginning
You're
too.
one
so.
of many.
Yes,
Yes.
you're one of many.
You're
Yes.
one of many.
If I can do a dumb podcast for 10 years, we can do this show for 10 years.
Yes.
I'm calling it now. 10 years.
10 years.
I totally forgot where I was going with whatever I was going to say. Oh no, I'm very excited for I will get to be in not this chair soon.
Yeah.
Be in that side of the table.
Yep.
Because the man, the myth, the legend, Joe Star will be GMing an episode. I'm very excited, and I cannot wait to introduce my character to all of you.
Sure.
With that,
Good.
From all of us to all of you,
May the force be with you.
See you.